Absolutely true. So, the last game of the closed qualifier here, all three regions are done almost except this match. So, we got Deuce versus KiWiKaKi. And of course, your wonderful caster, Mr. Carson and Mr. Bidoux. Boys, take it away. Have fun. See you after map 1 here. Echo Isles calling for you.
Oh, baby. What's going on, Carson?
Not much, Rick. How are you doing?
You watched some hockey last night?
No, I don't have cable. I watch
I'll
UFC.
get it for free. It's 2020. Oh wait, I don't promote pirating on the stream. My buddy
I paid for UFC. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, you did. You bought the fight pass. Okay, in the top right, we have the Oceanus ORC player opening the KiWiKaKi style. It is KiWiKaKi himself. KiWiKaKi. In the top left, playing for Dust Gaming, he is the Deuce. Too much sauce. Deucifer himself. It is Deuce playing for Dust Gaming, Purple Undead. And dude, he hates the Crypt Lord. He will only play standard.
He played Crypt Lord versus me last night, but we're not going to talk about that, okay?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he didn't kill a unit.
Yeah, we don't bring that up.
Is Crypt Lord broken? I don't know. He didn't.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so against me. But Peon Scout, we were talking about this a lot yesterday, Ricky. The Peon Scout works out well with the Headhunters because you can get that extra Peon, and then the Headhunters are only 2 supply, whereas Grunts are 3. So you can get the benefit of the Scout with this build. And is he going to stick around to see the Death Knight? Maybe assumes, because in the past, Deuce always goes Death Knight, but now he definitely is going to see. And KiWiKaKi doing a little bit of creeping. No harass here. Going to try to get that level 2. Going to try to get that Chain Lightning. Acolyte is going to see this.
Ooh, big time. Okay, so what's the plan for Kiwi? We see this all the time where the Farseer is just going to harass. Do we see we see the Nerubian Tower going down for Deuce? Obviously, he's going to Fiends later. So this just looks like pretty standard Fiends from Deuce. Are we going to see the Farseer try to dive in, or is Kiwi just going to try to take map control? EI, obviously, super small map, only one shop, only one marketplace. What's the game plan for the Orc player? Because it looks like the Undead player is just playing standard.
Yeah, for sure. And in the past, we have seen Farseer players on this map go for some sort of split harass. They creep level 3, so you can creep the 2 greens, and then you go to the shop, creep that, and then you can send your Wolves and your Grunts to the expansion, and expand there while harassing with the Farseer. And we have seen that sort of a playstyle from Orc players on this map. A lot against Undead, going for the expansion, then playing a lot of hit and run. But KiWiKaKi, I think he's just trying to get up to that tier 3, trying to get up to that Berserker form, those Kodos, maybe some Spirit Walkers, maybe some Witch Doctors thrown in. There's a level 2. And we'll see if Deuce is going to go for that Naga second to deal with this mass of Headhunters that we have seen him do against KiWiKaKi before.
Yeah, Deuce obviously just playing super defensive. He denied a Skelly, which is good, but the Farseer is still going to get that level 2. And how many Fiends do you relatively need before you can push out against this? Because Kiwi's putting on a lot of pressure, stopping his creeping, and this is good for Kiwi. I mean, his tier 2 tech's almost halfway done. What does Deuce need to be able to push this back? It looks like he's pushing it back with Skellies, but at the end of the day, he's not creeping, right?
Yeah, I think you just need to try to somehow scrape together a level 2 if you can go in for these Null Brutes close to where he is right now and try to sneak that big creep there. He will get level 2, and then the Aura will help chase down this Farseer quite a bit. But at the moment, he kind of needs tier 2 before he can take any sort of real fight. But Kiwi, he's going to give him the opportunity to creep. He's just going to take the 12 o'clock, and I like this from Kiwi.
Yeah, I like this too. This is a big camp, drops a good item, and this is a lot of experience too. And it opens up the TC to creep the entire south of his base, right? So lots of opportunities for level 3. This is a good steal from Kiwi, in my opinion. Looks like Deuce might actually show up, and a Coil Elastic would give him level 2 and deny a lot of XP from Kiwi. Oh, he's gonna get the Manual of Health too. Pick it up, Deuce! Deuce! Okay, he's not gonna pick it up. But he does get the level 2 from the greens, like you said, which is good. And this camp's not done. You might be able to steal a Trapper. Nice. Doing a lot of damage to the Farseer, too. So this is, the shop's going up a little bit late. It's going to probably be perfectly timed, but you force early salves out of Kiwi. Obviously, that Headhunter could use a heal. Just wasting more gold from Kiwi. But this is a good early game from Deuce so far. Starting to get some Fiends. Third one on the way. His tech looks pretty good. I mean, it's perfectly timed with with Kiwi. Does he go for that Tavern hero, like you said, like the Naga in this case against Headhunters?
I think that is what Deuce prefers to do here, but we'll see because right now it looks like Kiwi isn't looking to give up the pressure. Okay, he is going to go back, like you said, to go to that shop and heal, maybe. But if Deuce can't get to the Tavern, he cannot get that hero, and he might as well just build a Lich, which he is right now because he's nowhere near the Tavern, and his one skeleton is super low and about to expire. So he is just sort of forced to go into that Lich, but maybe that'll be safer overall, because right now Deuce does not have a fighting army before he has that Nova.
Yeah, it definitely needs that Nova. And we're seeing Kiwi go for the Bestiary. Obviously, he wants a couple Raiders for Ensnare. We saw his control of the Raiders last yesterday. Pretty good. And when you have a low Fiend count, you can kind of get out of hand, especially if you go Nova first. You don't have that Frost Armor, so an Ensnare. I mean, you kind of put Deuce in a weird position, right?
Yeah, for sure. And Kiwi is going to go for the Torn Chieftain. That's where we saw him thrive yesterday. Torn Chieftain, definitely a lot stronger than the Alchemist he has preferred in the past, but yeah, I do like that he's doing that. And going into the tier 3, gonna get those Raiders like you said, and gonna creep both middle camps. We talk a lot about this, Ricky, the camps that are not mirrored on each side, the non-neutral camps. Very important to creep, and Kiwi seems to always get both of them, and this game is no different.
Yeah, this is good. He's also going to have access to the shop right away. Still waiting a bit for the scrolls and the invuln, but I mean, this is really good. I mean, Torn Chieftain coming out, he's probably going to send the army back and just continue to harass. Probably wants to scout what Deuce is doing. Deuce is still going to be able to get level 3 on his side of the map. He's actually going towards the mid. What is Deuce trying to do here? Because the marketplace has been crept. Is he wasting time where he should probably be creeping?
Yeah, this is what we call junk time in the coaching scene. When you're running around not doing anything, he's going for a creep jack that doesn't exist. Maybe he can take a camp here away from KiWiKaKi, but in the meantime, KiWiKaKi's being very efficient and proactive as he always is, constantly creeping, scouting with the Farseer. He's going to rule everything out, and he's probably going to know that Deuce is aggressive right now just by ruling out creep camps. And the Torn Chieftain, almost level 2, has a speed scroll to get away if there is any sort of creep jack. And Kiwi's playing this pretty clean so far.
Yeah, I don't think... Kiwi must know that the Undead player is there now, but Deuce is very close to level 3. That's going to be a level 2 coil. And Torn Chieftain's salving up right now, but he could get in a little bit of trouble. We don't have Frost Nova, we do have Frost Armor right now. But yeah, this TC, I don't know if this is a fight that TC wants to make without the Farseer. Farseer coming around the back, though. The Wolves coming to the back. I think Deuce is kind of screwed.
Yeah, that level 2 coil is so good right now. If he can somehow get... We see how close the Lich is to level 2 as well. The level 2 coil and the Nova is going to be huge against these. He can just kite all day as long as he can dodge that stomp. There's no lockdown. There's no Raiders yet, although there is one in production right now. And Deuce can just run around all day picking off Headhunters, assuming he can get that Nova out.
Yeah, Frost Armor getting him out of dodge right now, which is good. You don't want to lose any Fiends early. First statue's out. Looks like tier 3's hit, so Deuce is going to grab that orb. And then what is the... I mean, a Criplord would be amazing third hero right now.
A Criplord would be really good. He can also go Dark Ranger to snowball with those skeletons. Pitlord, not bad. Also has the Cleave for the AoE and the Howl of Terror, which is good against high DPS units. So a lot of options, but yeah, maybe Criplord. Maybe
oh,
Criplord
Deuce is going to creep with the DK here.
Sorry, at least he gets to level 2. At least he
can do my pet peeve. This is a pet peeve, though. This is really, I don't like,
but he's getting creep jack though, so it's good.
True.
I like the one Raider. The one Raider with the Wolves and the Farseer, while the TC creeps on the other side of the map. This is really nice, because you know you're not really going to lose anything. That Raider might get nuked, but it's still not enough damage follow-up. Most likely to kill that Raider. I like this from Kiwi, buying so much time.
Yeah, and almost level 3 on the Torn. He's going to have to go back and get a salve, but he'll probably want to take a fight relatively soon. Don't want
that Raider's going to die. It's going to die.
Yeah, oh, that's not good. And no deny, that's not good.
The statue taking a lot of damage in the meantime, though. He did get an ensnare and a couple wolves on it, so that statue damage, hard to heal up. Only the Aura and the Acolytes can save those statues, short of going into Destroyer Farm, so not too bad, but at the end of the day, Deuce is going to get the rest of his creep camp, not taking very many losses. And
yeah, and Deuce still hasn't decided on the third hero. Instead, he's going for the Temple of the Damned. He wants Banshees. Okay,
I like it. Yep, Banshees, probably. Good for the Curse. Not necessarily good against the Berserkers, but, you know, good for the anti-magic shield against the Torn Chieftain and the Farseer AoE. But maybe just A-bombs are better here, honestly. But, you know,
and
they have their place.
Third hero, Shadowhunter out. It's going to get a little dicey for a Deuce now. And at 50
Dicey
supply,
roll
is
spicy.
Kiwi's plan to expand, to fight? I mean, 50 supply, that's where you make the decision, right? What are you going to do? It doesn't look like he has a bro for 60, so could see a tiny going down.
Yeah, we could see a tiny. Generally, as the Orc player in this position, obviously, generally you have a Blade Master in this position, but you want to get your 50 supply, maybe even 60 supply. Tier 3, take a good fight, and then if you manage to win that fight, you immediately get a tiny Great Hall and expand. But it looks like Kiwi is going to skip the whole first part, and he's saving up right now for a tiny Great Hall with the Shadow Hunter at home while creeping. So this is going to be a very quick expo. We see the peons running over already. And Deuce could possibly hit a timing here from this greedy expansion that Kiwi's about to do.
Yeah, this is starting to look like a really scary undead army. You said the Dark Ranger as well. He's got Silence first, which is pretty good. And then eventually the Skeletons will just feed... Oh, actually, the Lich has Nova, so it's not like he... or the Frost Armor, so it's not like he can use Dark Ritual for Mass Novas. But this is still starting to look like a really scary undead army. Yeah, and the Banshee's starting to come into play, too.
Yeah, with that Nova level 2 now, these Headhunters are going to get torn apart, especially with no Spirit Link. Only level 1 heal. Might even be Hex here, but most likely heal for Kiwi. He needs probably heals. It is heal, okay. He needs heal scrolls, which he does have 1. But is it enough against these insane undead heroes right now? The nuke on the Shadow Hunter! This is taking a lot of damage, but he speed scrolls out. Nice silence on the Torn Chieftain to evade that stomp there. One header to take a lot of damage, but the Fiends are a little bit exposed now. One's probably going to go down thanks to the damage, but nice Frost Armor and Coil follow-up there.
Yeah, TC pops the Invul, and that's the only item he's got other than a lot of stomps and a lot of mana, but if he overextends himself, there's only one heal wave. He's got to pop it in right now. He's getting nuked down.
Torn Chieftain!
Is it going to be saved? Oh, no, it's not. That's a big pickoff, and this is going to allow Deuce to actually take this fight. 2 Raiders at the front. Okay, the ensnares are okay, but there's just way too much damage, I think, for Deuce. Oh, he actually, Dark Rituals, what's it called?
Pack.
Yeah, Death Pack's the Fiend.
Raider going down at the end, too. And this, again, I understand the fight for Kiwi, but we talked a lot about this yesterday when Kiwi played against Cruncher. Fighting at anti-timings, he just spends, like, 800 gold on this tower in this expansion and then takes a big fight. And it makes sense to buy time for the expansion, but you're not at your strongest. I don't know why you'd fully commit to a fight there as KiWiKaKi, but he's still got a fighting army. He TP's out. PC is dead, but it's on the way back, so if Kiwi can somehow hold this expansion, he'll be in a good spot, but Deuce is counter-expoing too. Well taken this fight. Another Raider goes down, and there's no more lockdown for KiWiKaKi now.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit scary without the TC, because with these statues in the back, Deuce could just continue to nuke down units left, right, and center. The tower is helping a lot. Reinforced defense is really good. And this could buy Kiwi enough time. And like you said, Tiny's already going up, so Kiwi's already getting his money slowly back for this. And he's actually sitting under 50 supply right now. So if Kiwi can hold on, this could be this could spiral out of control for Deuce, unless Deuce can make it happen. So now he's got the level 2 on the Dark Ranger, and yeah, the statues are just going ham. And that's what Deuce needs to do. Just sit back, pick off units left, right, and center. Orc units, obviously super expensive. Hard to mass up Berserkers, but we'll see how Deuce handles this. He's going to sit in the back. Statue's very good, very well protected, I think. And yeah, he started to pick up peons, too. This is good. Frost Armor on the Fiend. Nice coil.
Fiend rallying in from the top. But Deucey Woocy's been so good with his mana today. Very good, boy. There's another coil. And the other Fiend is getting saved, too. Decent Nova into the Berserkers. Take a lot of damage there, but that is the last of the mana for the Lich. Has almost one more Frost Armor, but another Raider going to go down. These are key to pick off for Deuce. But can he hold on? Only one more coil, and there's a lot of damage coming out right now. All Kiwi has to do is hold on here. The TC on the way out again. Popping a Clarity. One Fiend going to go down. Nice Chain Lightning, and that's the last coil for Deuce here.
Yeah, and Deuce are able to rally another Fiend just straight into the fight. Deuce is doing this, man. 55 supply. He looks good. Being super patient. The statue is going ham. Hey, here's the Torn,
big
though.
stomp. Oh, bigger silence.
Hey, he's just going to nuke down the TC a bit. Nice. This is really good for Deuce. Deuce hasn't lost a unit right now.
One Fiend only. One Fiend, but a lot of pickoffs. The TC very exposed, but nice stomp. Health pot was picked up at the shop when he came out of the altar. And one more Fiend. Okay, one more coil has been regenerated. Nice statue use, like you pointed out earlier. Next Raider is going to go down. One Fiend rallying from the top, but might go down. The TC is very, very exposed. Got to be careful with that. You don't want to die before using that mana pot. There's no heal wave on the Shadow Hunter, but the TC might just die here. It was past another health pot, but it's on cooldown. But no coil used. Nova used on the TC, but he's going to get out. And Deuce is starting to lose Fiends. He's starting to run out of mana here. And this fight is going to turn. Yeah, and now he's going to TP out, but his expansion is up to the south of his base now.
I think
Nice
Deuce got a
hold.
lot of value out of that. Really nice hold from Kiwi, yeah. And the silences were on point, too. So imagine if that TC was able to get off a little bit more stomps. He still has the Potion of Greater Mana, too. But look at the Shadowhunter, man. Still level 1. Didn't get that many kills. And now Deuce, like you said, he's got an expansion. He's at 57 supply. Deuce is looking good right now. This is looking... It's his position to lose, I think. More Banshees, more Fiends, more Statues. Oh, my. This is looking good.
Yeah, lions and tigers and bears and banshees.
Look at the upgrades. He's got 2-1 on the Fiends.
Yeah, the really nice upgrades. I still, you know, you could try to make an argument for why the banshees are good. I still don't really think they're good, but he's building them anyway. But, you know, they are good for the anti-magic shield, obviously. They're good for the curse against, you know, some of the units. But, you know, there's so many units, you can't curse them all. So I don't really get the banshees. I would prefer to see just more A-bombs with Disease Cloud, maybe. But, you know, he's got the Expo. He can build whatever he wants. He's going to get some A-bombs as well as banshees now. So this army's going to be scary regardless of the unit comp here for Deuce.
Okay, so all the creep camps are pretty much crapped. I think there's only a trapper or 2 at the marketplace. So looking at the heroes, I think the heroes favor Deuce right now.
4,
Maybe when that Shadowhunter
3,
gets a little
2.
bit more buffed.
Pretty close in hero levels, but that Hex could be pretty crucial. Deny some coils.
Yeah, that's
and there's
true.
some raiders.
Deuce
This
is ready
is
to take a
decent
fight.
army, but still 50 supply for Kiwi. Hasn't broken yet. Very greedy as always. But Deuce with the 16 supply advantage, and they're on even workers note. So this is truly a 16 supply advantage right now.
Yeah, here we go. Looks like Kiwi's going to break and take this fight. Big stomp. Is there silence? There is silence, and he's going to nuke down that TC right away. The heal wave comes in, but it's only level 1. TC takes a lot of damage, and now Deuce can fight. Look at the Fiends, man, and these are 2-1, 3-1 Fiends. They do so much damage. TC stomps, they take a lot of damage. You can get coiled. Okay, pops the invul, nice. But look at this level 1 heal. It does nothing. I think that TC's going to get nuked down again. This is huge. This is going to be huge.
And this is going to be huge, and this positioning was so nice for Deuce. And the Torn Chieftain, there's no invul, no heal pot, no heal wave. And it goes down, and that might be game. Another Raider going down. Nice Chain Lightning. The Lich is taking a lot of damage, and there's no invul on this Lich, so there is a weak point in Deuce's army right now. But without the TC, without the Stomp, what really can you do? A couple of Fiends are taking a lot of damage, but all the Raiders are dwindling. Without the Raiders, you can't really get kills on paper. And Deuce is kind of dominating right here.
Yeah, the A-Bomb's taking a lot of damage, which is fine. The Fiends just get to go ham, sandwich, nice coil on the A-Bomb, but it is going to finally go down. But at the cost of 2 more units, maybe if you can get the Headhunter. But yeah, now the Shadowhunter gets level 2, and hasn't skilled yet. Does skill Hex. Okay, here we go. But this is looking pretty good. Man, the micro from Deuce is insane right now. This is really good. Kodo comes in to add more damage to the Berserkers. 1-2 at this point. So both players are continuing to upgrade mid-fight. But yeah, I don't know if like maybe Kiwi's a little too greedy with the holding at 50 food. This tower's doing work, but this is starting to snowball. He lost the TC again, and that's like his buffer to take a fight. I mean, he's trying to. Kudos to Kiwi. He's actually poking in, doing a little bit of damage. Might get that Banshee. Does get the Banshee. Nice pickoffs, but
yeah,
this is way too much stuff from Deuce.
And that's the last coil too. There's been a few mistakes I would say from Kiwi. 1, he didn't build enough peons because he didn't want to break upkeep. 2, he was greedy with that upkeep, like he pointed out. And 3, he doesn't have a shop at this expansion. He could really use a Voodoo Lounge here to get more mana on this Farseer, more mana on the Shadowhunter, health pots for the Torn Chieftain that keeps dying. And there's a GG.
Deuce, let's go, baby.
Guys, what the hell? I gotta say, you keep praising Deuce for a couple of broadcasts that we did together, and I never really got it. But that was pretty sick. There was sweet micro. These silences were absolutely on point.
Yep.
Is that the real Deuce that you've been praising all along?
I've always said that Deuce's specialty is late game big armies. His micro late game big armies is so good. It's only if you catch him in the early game that he might slip a bit. But yeah, his micro looked phenomenal there. Fighting against a tower with reinforced defenses. Like you said, Carson, no shop there. Probably would have changed maybe the Shadowhunter mana, stuff like that. But that was just really well executed by Deuce. I mean, he literally destroyed.
Yeah, and I'm, again, just like yesterday, a little surprised about KiWiKaKi's shape. There were quite some mistakes here and there. Usually, when there's no destroyers, these wolves should absolutely dominate your fiends. there should be no chance for them. But that was absolutely not the case here. Losing the TC a couple of times. There was a heal scroll on the Farseer. The Talisman of Evasion was on the Farseer, not on the TC, even though he's the front line. Kiwi's doing mistakes that I am not too used to see from him.
Yeah, and the Kiwi had shop control as well, so he was getting a lot of the invulns, whereas Deuce couldn't get them. So that his TC should have been more safe on paper than, say, the Lich. But Deuce was so good with his mana consumption. He always had a coil prepared. His statues were always on point, healing that mana. So he just was always ready to push and attack constantly and put pressure on that expansion. And Kiwi just never had the lumber, never had the utility, never had the army to just sort of hold that push. And eventually Deuce just sort of out-microed him because Headhunters don't really last against that Nova.
Yeah. Carson, I'm looking at the stream. You look like shit, dude. Why are you like half a pixel?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Oh my god.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. I can't really control
I
it
look
either.
mint, dude. I look so damn
well,
good.
I was on Flame stream last night and it was fine. So it might be just like a connection thing. Yeah, I don't know though.
You gotta sell that pool table for some good internet, my dude.
Yeah, it could be. It could be internet. I don't think it's the camera because the camera is actually nice.
Yes, some people might be aware we had the same issue with Remo for quite some time, but I got you on 720. I don't know what it is.
That's all right. We'll try to fix it after stream. We'll figure it out. It's all right. No one wants to see me anyway.
So just to confirm, just to go back to the drama. Sorry, I'm typing. I don't know if you can hear, but Heisman didn't show up as I predicted. And it looks like Sayso has been given a free win to the money. So let's just clap that one out. Let's just take some moment and clap that one out.
What happened? Sorry.
Heisman didn't show up, and instead of replacing Heisman with Hunter, who should have been the case in the first place, the admins are adamant on 15 minutes or death loss. And it looks like Sayso has earned $200 by waking up this morning.
It was really early though. And Bidoux, you should join the game.
Oh yeah,
I almost started without you, bro.
I accepted the invite, but it bugged out.
Game name Kiwi. It's not private, so you can join.
Yeah, as I said before, there's definitely two sides to the stories. The admins definitely did one mistake that they admitted.
I mean, the admin just posted a screenshot of admins are allowed to change the rules for whatever reason, so they're just flexing their big ball sack.
That rule is in every normal rule book, though. Anyway, this is a favorite, I would say. Trailing with 0 and 1. Oceaners, I think they were betting on having 2 players in the main event. Yeah, that was very good English.
I didn't even know what Death Pack was, so you're good.
Thanks for having my back, man. Insum is, of course, already there. He's in the chat. He's cheering for his teammate. Kiwi has to step it up, though, and maybe he's doing that on Amazonia. Boys have fun.
Yeah, I mean, we got in the top right. Oh, jeez, I do that every time on Amazonia. I got to do the L's for left and right. But in the top right of Amazonia, also known as Amalasagna, it is Deuce playing for Dust Gaming, currently up 1-0 against his opponent, that is ORC, playing for Oceanus. It is KiWiKaKi. I thought you'd come in with the Kaki.
You should do Kiwi's intro in French next time.
Oh, maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Beautiful.
But yeah, here we go. Ghoul opener from Deuce. Is this Criplord?
Is it Criplord?
Ooh, spicy, hot, spicy, sexy, smooth.
Good call, Rick. Look at you go.
I'm
You're
getting
on point
there,
today,
baby. Just give me a couple thousand more broadcasts. I'm getting there, baby. I'm super proud of me. But yeah, it looks like we have. Oh my god, is this a greedy straight tech from Kiwi? I don't see a Warmill. I don't see nothing.
Yeah, what the hacker, you might say? And
doing this against a Criplord, isn't this like an automatic first
it's
down?
Weird because Criplord like isn't very good on Amazonia. I have heard people say. In the NA scene, because the expansion hard to take, hard to get map control sometimes, and Kiwi also unorthodox, going for the harass against an undead most likely, unless he goes for lightning shield creep, but it's hard to do with just a Farseer. So this is going to be a straight harass from a Farseer against a Criplord on Amalasagna, Rick.
Yeah, interesting. Maybe he thought Deuce, because like you said, it is hard to creep this expansion. And it's like Deuce doesn't play Criplord anyway. But in that case, wouldn't you want to have units because he's going to play standard? You know what I mean? He can come to your base with a few fiends because your base will be going fast tech. So interesting decision from Kiwi, but we know Kiwi doesn't actually give a shit about anything. He just plays his style, and he's going to make it work anyway, and he's actually going to intercept the Cripplord's creeping, and this is a good timing from him.
Yeah, Cold Tower not even halfway done being upgraded for Deuce here, and one ghoul taking a lot of damage so far, and those wolves really don't have to fear anything. They can dive in, they can get slowed, they can get to low health, and they can really go in for those ghouls, and there's no coil to save them at the end of the day. Nice skellies split off for Deuce to put a little bit of pressure on that Farseer, but the wolves are going to come back to help, and this creeping's been canceled, and the expansion maybe has been canceled because Deuce is now teching.
Yeah, this is a lot of damage from Kiwi. I mean, he's just buying time for his creep. The Cripplord's still level 1.5. First camp's not even done. I would say that Deuce is like very far behind right now. I mean,
maybe.
definitely.
I think the harass is going all right, but Deuce hasn't lost anything. That's the big part. And as soon as he gets level 2, which he does get that last hit there, very nicely done. As soon as Deuce gets level 2, that means Impale, that means potential for ghoul surrounds. So that's all Deuce needs to do. And he can slowly get it. A lot of green camps by his base. One more creep at that Goblin Laboratory. So slowly but surely, the Farseer is being pushed away, and it's almost half health right now.
Yeah, interesting is well, I mean the tech's almost done for Kiwi. He's actually going to Headhunters too. He did make that barrack, so nothing crazy with like Wyvern or something crazy like that. So he's just gonna go into he just wants that fast TC. And is this good on Amazonia? Like is he gonna? I guess the goal is to give the quick level 2 off the starting camps that you would normally do, like the lab for the TC and stuff.
Right. Yeah, and he saves those creeps for himself, and he actually stole a creep from Deuce there, getting a little bit of experience there from one of those lab creeps, and that denies the level 2, and he steals another one out of his mind, and this all again denies the level 2 from the Cripplord, which he desperately needs right now. And like you say, yeah, he's got a lot of creeps at home, can get easily level 3 Tauren Chieftain as soon as he goes back with this Farseer to heal up a little bit. Maybe this will finally be the level 2 for the Cripplord.
Tauren Totem for Kiwi. This is gonna be a quick tech to tier 3.
And no,
okay,
he's got a couple of headhunters. Yeah, low on wood for sure. Will the Farseer get this? Farseer is so low. If he doesn't get this, he risks dying to an Impale because he's so close right now. But okay, he's going back a little bit, but the headhunters can put out a lot of damage here.
Oh, here's the Impale.
But Deuce gets it. He gets the Impale. He's got the mana for it, but not enough damage follow-up. The ghouls were not pulled. The Fiend is not pulled. So, oh my god, did he get that last hit too? He did. Kiwi stealing so many creeps here from Deuce. 143 experience.
Yeah, this is definitely a problem going in. And now the TC's out at the shop. He's going to buy some salves, maybe even a speed scroll. And then, yeah, he's bringing the units back. He only needs 2 of them to do the lightning shield on the lab if he wanted to. And yeah, this is good for Kiwi, I think. I mean, level 2 Cripplord, you kind of have to creep now to level 3. Like, I think Deuce is kind of stuck. He needs level 3 before you can do anything. Tier 2 is done. Quick tech to tier 3 from Deuce, and the DK coming out. But I think you definitely want to have that level 3 Cripplord before that DK is out. You want the Beatles.
Yeah, the Beatles, John Paul, George, and Ringo, very, very strong, especially against the Headhunters. And once that DK comes out, he can power creep much, much more thanks to that coil going to help him out. And there's a lot of creeps still left to take for Deuce. He got a few stolen by Kiwi, very nicely done by him. But there is still a lot to be crept on this map. And there's still red camps, which definitely easy to do for both players. Easy for the Headhunter player and easy when the Cripplord has 6 Beatles tanking for him to do those in the future. So look out for fights around those in the future. But for now, Kiwi going to go to the middle, going to take out these neutral creep camps in the middle.
Yeah, and looks like the Cripplord's going to get level 3 DK here too to grab some experience as well, which is good. And then I guess now you just start creeping some big stuff, you know? You're waiting for your tier 3. Slaughterhouse going down. It's a bit late, but it'll be there and fine. Maybe a statue coming out before tier 3 hits. And then it looks like Deuce is just going standard Fiend, Destroyer, you know, maybe some A-bombs later. This looks pretty standard, but it's Cripplord first. That's the difference, right? And I like the Cripplord. I thought he should have done that game 1. I like the Dark Ranger. I thought it was great. Cripplord, obviously, against Headhunter Berserker, the impales are just insane.
Yeah,
especially if you can line them up. If Deuce can line those up pretty good, this could be really good. But look at Kiwi. He's creeping with both heroes now, not going for that fast level 3 Tauren Chieftain. I don't know if that's going to be a mistake. Looks like Deuce is actually going to steal his Merc Camp. I wonder if Kiwi's going to steal his own. Yeah, it looks like Kiwi's going to steal the one at the top. Oh, he might pull the red. Okay, no, he's pulling the Merc. Crazy.
He maybe could have actually crept the red if he pulled it right now, but yeah, also keep it going. Spirit Walkers, just sort of a necessity.
Beatles in the gold mine.
That's what I was going to say. Once he has a Dispel, these Spirit Walkers are going to be able to help against this sort of Beetle harass. But right now, the Spirit Walker, no Dispel yet. Not even mana for a Dispel. And this Burrow. This is why you see people go Spirit Walkers and Witch Doctors in this matchup nowadays against the Crypt Lord. Because this Burrow is so annoying. And the Beetles, you need the Dispel for them on top of that because they're so strong. So you kind of need the Doubler there. But Deuce, on the other hand, is just going to keep creeping. He's taking all the creep camps on this map right now.
Yeah, it looks like he's not going to move that Crypt Lord. I don't know. Maybe it's really... I would think it's important to get that level 3 DK, which he would probably get pretty close to with this camp. But he's just going to creep together. I mean, he's just going to start tanking together. And with tier 3, here comes the Lich. Going to grab an Orb, Destroyer form, and then probably going to see Deuce go into, I assume, maybe some more Fiends into Abominations, because you definitely want Abominations against this, which is going to be Berserker army very soon. And I wonder if Kiwi's going to actually make some
Torrent?
Yeah, Torrents, because he's banking at 41 supply, opening some room before that 50. So maybe that's 2 Torrents.
Yeah, 2 Torrents would be very, very helpful in this army comp. The Pulverize will be very good against the Beetles, and the Torrents themselves are very good against the Fiends. The Lich is going to come out with Orb, which is also very good against these not yet Berserkers, but Headhunters for Kiwi. And is he taking an anti-timing fight yet again? One Headhunter going to go down to the coil, nicely done for Deuce. Almost level 3 on that Death Knight, and we saw how effective that was last game against the Headhunters. But I don't think this is when Kiwi wants to fight. He's going to do a second Torrent Totem, getting his Berserker for him. No Tri-Hero yet, which he had last game. So I don't think Kiwi wants to fight right now, but he's running across the map like he wants to. Maybe he just wants to contest this gold mine.
Yeah, this is not going to be a good timing for him. DK level 3. Now the Lich is here with Orb, and the Lich hasn't even skill and ability yet, but I assume if he sees the army, he's going to go for some juicy Novas. Wow, it looks like... I think Kiwi's being very greedy right now. And Deuce is actually going for the red. Yeah, Deuce going for the red, though.
Yeah, see, on paper, it's like, cool, I'm going to get the red, but you're also giving up your big consumable. This could be a big mana pot. It could be, okay, 1 mana stealing, not so bad, but because you can always go for a red later. But I mean, using his time a bit more effective here, I just think it's a bit sketchy giving up that potential big mana pot, but we'll see what Deuce is able to get here. Could be Endurance or a Claws plus 12, a lot of good items here. Khadgar's Pipe, very good for the Crypt Lord.
Khadgar's Pipe would be, I'd probably just leave the game right
now. Infinite Beetles.
Here we go. We're
Number
gonna find
9.
Out. Looks like Kiwi's pulling the other way, so 777. Oh my god.
Flames. That's pretty
good.
Spicy. You know,
yeah,
you don't.
It's
never an item that you think like, oh, this is gonna be really good. But you know, it's always nice to get. It's not the best. The auras are always preferable, but not too bad. Some more AoE, why not? And we'll see what Kiwi's gonna get. Medallion of Courage, not terrible either. A little bit of strength, a little bit of intelligence. Can't complain with that. And this creep chat could be big.
Yeah.
Oh, the Walker. No, that's not what you want to lose here if you were a Kiwi. That's a lot of mana going down, and one header almost going down. But yeah, that Walker hurts a lot. Been saving up mana all day just to get nuked down. Poor soul.
Oh my god, I love this. Deuce is going to expand behind this. Wait, no.
4 destroyers in the air and 6 consoles on his desk. He's going in for the push here.
The Acolyte's gonna die before. Okay, but let's go to the fight. This is a huge fight. 1 Torrent is out though, but the Impales are gonna be huge. Okay, it just lines up 2.
Oh god.
Oh, the stomp was crazy, and there's no way to stop these stomps. These stomps will come in all day. No silence. Frost armor on the Lich. This is really good, but the Destroyers in the air actually making work.
Oh, this is not looking good for Kiwi, bro. He's losing everything. Lost that Torn in seemingly 1 second there. Everything else is going down. There's still a big Impale. There's a big Impale. Almost a Nova. Yeah, no more coils though, so Deuce has to be a little bit careful here, but he's totally dominating this fight.
Deuce! Yeah, this is crazy.
Destroyer taking a lot of damage.
Mana, Wanda Mana, he's got so much mana, so many stomps, but Deuce with the micro, the stomp there, dodge on the DK of the Crypt Lord, and now the Torn's kind of wedged in between the shop. Shadowrunner's here, by the way.
There is a Nova, by the way. That Nova you were talking about earlier has arrived. Last Berserker gonna go down. That's the last of the anti-air except for the heroes, and 1 more Berserker here. A couple of Destroyers take a lot of damage, but you gotta kill them before they're dead, I hear. There is a health pot somewhere. Actually, nothing to save any of these Orc heroes anymore, but no mana on Deuce either. So Kiwi running away, but he doesn't have salves. Look at his heroes.
Yeah, this is crazy. This Tri-Hero from Deuce looking really good. And the Destroyers, I mean, going up against Mass Berserker, they're still in the air. You know, he still has 3. He had 4 initially, so Deuce doing a really good job saving them. They're going to help out a lot. And now it looks like Kiwi's going to the shop. I guess he wants to scroll a healing or something. He needs items.
Maybe he's going to like TP home, but look at where his shop is positioned. Even if
He
he
did buy
TP's in the
TP.
back, if he TP's back, he still can't get to the shop. There's almost a coil, there's almost an impale, almost a Nova, and these heroes are not going to be long for this world. He did get a heal scroll, so could maybe pop that and then make his way to the shop for some potions, but he's out of gold. He's out of gold and he's burrowed up.
Deuce going to kill this shop. This is huge. This is what Kiwi needs. He's not TP'd in yet. He's actually going to run home. Maybe he's saving the TP for another day, I guess. But the more time Kiwi waits to come home, the more mana these undead heroes are going to have. We already got a coil. We already got a Nova. I mean, the hero levels, or the hero HP still low on that TC. Shadowhunter doesn't have any heals either. Is Deuce going to just nuke him down?
Nice
huge stomp, though.
He's going for the hero focus because he knows that's all he can do. Does he have a Hex? No Hex, because obviously not even level 2 Shadowhunter yet. There is a couple more stomps, but all these heroes are still low, and the Taurens aren't really doing much against the Destroyers. The Tauren Chieftain. Is there a nuke? There is a Nova and an Impale. This could be a huge Impale here with a nuke follow-up. There's the Impale and the Nova on top, and the Tauren Chieftain gonna go down, and Kiwi's gonna call the GG.
Deuce, let's go, baby!
Juicy woosy.
Feels like you guys have
you
a slight...
that? That looks good.
Feels like you guys have a slight favorite here. Damn, Kiwi again. Pretty much without any chance. Like, was there a moment in this game where you thought, oh yeah, this looks really good for Kiwi?
The harass a little bit. The harass was good, but you know the Cripplord still gets level 2. He's still forced to go back. You know he's still on headhunters against the Cripplord. So the harass was good, but past that point, once they went into the creeping, once that creep jack happened, before that big end fight there, when he had to TP out, there's really no chance after that. Deuce just completely dominating those 4 destroyers, perfectly timed with the first Tauren, the Spirit Walker with full mana going down. Deuce. Just dominating every fight, really.
I don't know. How do you like this build of Kiwi? Is it just figured out, Farseer, Headhunter? Do you have to play better than Kiwi is capable of?
Yeah, maybe that's true. You need to be Infi or something to pull this off against NA people. NA too strong.
Yeah, and Deuce did 2 different openers, right? He did the DK standard and he did the Cripplord, so... yeah, maybe we'll see Kiwi switch it up, but I mean, it's do or die now, and there's no way Deuce loses 3 straight, right? Come on.
Isn't there?
Like come on. Is this actually Kiwi getting eliminated? Kiwi's not in the top 8?
I've been casting a lot of Warcraft the past couple of days, and I've seen a lot of reverse sweeps, my friend.
We saw one yesterday.
We just saw one yesterday. Yeah.
Saw one yesterday. Saw one today.
Yeah, but it was Kiwi getting reverse swept, too, so all the bad luck. He still got the juju all over him, so... We'll see.
Deuce says he needs 5 minutes, 3 to 4. Okay, taking a little break here. Damn, this series is not going as I expected it. Not at all.
Me either, honestly, despite being teammates with Deuce.
Well, I knew that the games would be close, but we haven't actually seen Deuce take down Kiwi, right? In the best
ever.
I
don't think ever.
Good games, yeah. But this is definitely the stage to make that debut. This is the major, right? So this is awesome, man. I mean, Dust already has so many fucking players in the top 8. It's unbelievable. Imagine a 5th. Taking over, baby.
And imagine Hunter isn't late.
Yeah.
6.
Now we take a look at the 5-6 players that we already have here on Liquipedia. Super thankful for your guys' work, of course. And I pressed the button and now the players are gone. Okay, we of course got a Hitman who's also in the chat. Shout out. And ARC qualified because they performed kind of well in Anaheim, especially Hitman. You could have done better, but I mean they invited you anyway. That's nice of DreamHack. Cruncher and Duck qualified yesterday through the winners part. Insub, of course, as well. The only non-Dust player so far, except Say So, of course.
Yeah, that's right.
Who isn't entered yet.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? Say So goes through. Is he good enough to make the top 8? Oh, absolutely. So it's not like a weird push through. Just wish we saw more games.
I read in chat that Saron is also leading 2-0 over Incinerator. So today, pretty big day for New Zealand.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate too, because if Raven didn't drop out, he would have played against Siron, and I actually think that he could win that.
Yeah,
and
sure.
get into the money. So it's like it's really unfortunate that this mentality. I'm not even going to say the NA region because it's also the Australia New Zealand region. You guys need to stop. Like you guys need to just play. Raven is definitely good enough to make. I mean, he would have made top 8 in my opinion, unless Siron. You know, if Siron plays the game, it's a close series. But it's not like I need to drop out because I have no chance. Like Raven definitely has a chance. So a little unfortunate he drops out, but I don't know, man.
Now that I'm looking at the list of participants, and where's Moonglade?
I think Moonglade's taken a break from gaming with some IRL stuff. I guess he's just busy IRL. He hasn't been playing much since, honestly, since he played in Dust League, which I think was season 4.
That's the last time I saw him play, and he played really good when we saw him too. He was killing it those games.
Yeah.
I mean, I forget where he made it to. I don't think he made it into top 8, but he still was I was really impressed by his play.
Very unfortunate. Carson's cam as quality as Kiwi's
honestly,
variety.
It's losing pixels every time you talk.
I've been trying to fix it, dude. I've been
same.
like silently trying to work on it.
Yeah, just don't move or talk, because if any of the pixels need to work harder, you're just gone.
I cleaned it off. I went to my camera settings. It's 1080p. It's like $100 camera, man.
Did you turn the setting on? Because there's a setting in the app where you can change the setting.
I did
Mine
that.
started at 360.
Yes, I did do that. Yes,
because I'm looking crisp right now, so it's
you
not
are looking real.
I'm looking damn good, dude. I mean, I always look real good, but I mean, even today, dude, I would give me a go. You know.
You guys also dressing up in that fancy shirts?
Yeah, we went for Jehovah's Witness. I also have the pocket protector here. I don't know if you guys.
Mine's John Travolta. Okay, get with it. Get with it, man.
He goes with Boogie Nights, but I'm thinking more like, hello, would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? So.
Exactly. You got the pen and everything.
I got the pen, baby.
Carson, can you dance like John Travolta?
No, I'm not so good at the movement stuff.
That's pretty bad for dancing that.
Yeah,
but I guess you got the rhythm. You should go to a class or something. Learn a nice waltz.
Maybe some salsa.
You
Exactly.
know, we don't like to talk about this, but you know that night that we had the club there and we couldn't get in, Neo? There was the after party.
Yeah.
Me and Carson went to a little jazz festival and we danced together. And he's got some moves. He's very smooth, very gentle hands. When he held me, I felt safe.
Very soft hands.
Was he leading the dance?
He was leading because I'm a lousy dancer. I have rhythm. I can pick up the flow, but I don't know the actual like dun 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 dun, dun you know. And he's got the. I mean, he's a musician. He's got the. He said he took my hands. He looked me right in the eyes, and he said, "Don't worry, I'll take it from here." And it just felt really good.
How about you take the game from here, guys? Because game 3 is on. It's Twisted Meadows. Is Kiwi about to be eliminated?
The goddamn segue.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So good.
Unbelievable. God. Yeah. Okay.
The talent of this man. Unbelievable. Okay, go on. Yeah, go ahead, Rick.
Yeah. Okay. In the top. No, I'm just kidding.
Get really nervous. Just starstruck.
Yeah, dude. Okay, in the top left of Twisted Meadows. No, I'll start in the bottom left. I'm starting in the bottom. Neo, go to the bottom left. In the bottom left, playing for Oceanus Gaming, it is KiWiKaKi. Kaki. In the top left, currently up 2-0, on the verge of sweeping KiWiKaKi, going to the round of 8. Give it up for Deuce!
Woosey.
I really want to see that in the chat. I want to see people just spamming like DEWSEE and just continue the E's all the way down. But yeah, it's King Deuce himself. Man, he's looking really good. It looks like he's going for a Fiend opener and DK. Twisted Meadows, obviously a bigger map.
Oh my god. He's going to scout. He's going to scout the straight tack. He's scouting the straight attack. He would have seen the War Mill by now. He knows it's straight tack if he has seen any of KiWiKaKi's games.
Would he actually see the War Mill if it's in the back? I mean, he could put a
barrack scouted
right now.
Yeah, you can put it like to the bottom left of the gold mine. There's that little pocket there, and you can fit it in there. And oh, there's the War Mill after tech. This could just be a tier 1 tower rush if Deuce wanted. I don't know how good it is against the Farseer opener, but Deuce may be a little lazy with his scout there. Has to be a bit more proactive with that, and maybe didn't see the War Mill like he said, or didn't see the potential for a War Mill because he didn't scout the whole base.
Yeah, but he's seeing the Farseer go straight across the map. Obviously, something is awry, and a little bit of a forward burrow. Probably going to see the racks in front of it. Yep, there we go. Boom, baby. But Deuce going to be creeping out the greens. I like his decision to go across the map. It looks like Kiwi's going to scout this anyway.
Mad lad. He finds
this is actually crazy. This is actually crazy, man.
We saw his last hits were good last game. He's going to get a Skelly to boot instantly. The big creep's going to go to Deuce, but only 48 experience. And, you know, Kiwi only 3 skeletons away from 48 if my math adds up. So the Wolf is going to chase him down, take a little bit of damage on the Death Knight. Maybe Kiwi could send the Wolves back to deal with the rest of that green camp while harassing with the Farseer. But there is a Cold Tower in the main to deal with that one Wolf. And the tech on the way for both players. Kiwi, of course, a little bit ahead in that, though.
Yeah, it looks like Deuce is a little bit late to the party. You can only queue up 1 Fiend. His second Zig kind of late. I don't know if that's a wood issue. Oh, you saved it for the tech. Okay.
Yeah,
But,
so the tech does take all your wood, Rick.
So in this case, oh, you're such a dick. In this case, what I was gonna say is like, is he just comfortable playing defensively with the 1 Fiend that he's eligible to do? Because he's kind of giving Kiwi full map control, in my opinion.
Right. Yeah. No. There is a, to answer your sort of half question there is 2 options. You can go for the two Zig tech, right, which gives you opportunity for a couple more Fiends while you're teching, a bit more creeping opportunity, which is good on Twisted Meadows because all the camps are kind of difficult to take, with the exception of the green camp. Or you can go for the 1 Zig 1 Fiend tech, which ends up kind of being like this. We see Deuce under a lot of pressure, the shop taking a lot of damage, and Deuce is forced to repair it, which means no gold mined. Luckily, he saved that 6 Scout Acolyte from earlier, so he can repair that shop with that without losing too much gold. But yeah, Deuce on the defensive right now.
And here comes tier 2, and here comes that fast TC, I assume. And this is very fast. I mean, Deuce's tech is 3/4 of the way done. Kiwi's only got the Skelly so far, so not stealing too much, which is actually good for Deuce, but Deuce still has a level 1 DK, and this isn't a level 1 Crypt Lord that could possibly have some beetles. I mean, level 1 DK, kind of trash.
Yeah, kind of bad. No aura, no potential to save units, and the Tauren Chieftain going to come out with those headhunters, going to get his aura in no time. As well as that Stomp. And if you don't have the Unholy Aura for the Death Knight here, that TC, that big cow is going to catch up to you. He's going to put his foot down. He's going to stomp your Fiends. He's going to kill your Fiends with the scary dudes with the spears. And we'll see if Kiwi's going to go into a quick tier 3. Not quite the economy for it yet, but we do have a bestiary for some raiders. So it's only getting scarier and scarier for Deuce right now.
Yeah, the Headhunters go back home for the TC, which is popping out. Bestiary again for raiders. And I think Deuce now has an army that he can push off Kiwi and start creeping now, which is still fitting into a good timing. He's going straight to tier 3, and no second hero yet. He's really broke, obviously. But yeah, I like the decision to go straight tier 3 because I love his Mass Destroyer. If he can get some more Fiends, you know, all he has to worry about now is creeping. That's all he has to worry about now. His tech looks good. Everything looks really nice. Slaughterhouse is going to be coming down any minute, I assume. They'll probably go for that second hero first, to be honest, before the slaughter, but it's still gonna fit in. Oh no, he's gotta go for the slaughter first. Interesting.
Yeah, before the Lich, I guess he's like, because he's still level 1 Death Knight. The Lich, you know, would help to get this Farseer off of his back, but you know, he probably just wants to try to get level 2, maybe 2.5 Death Knight before he's forced to creep with both those heroes.
Yeah, is he gonna actually go for the Merc camp? This would be nice. This would be level 2 and some.
It's not pulling it though. You should pull it with a skeleton, no?
He's got a Blight Skull as well. Okay, so he's gonna drop that down at the camp.
And this would be big if Deuce can get this whole camp. It looks like Kiwi's gonna give it to him, but Kiwi on the other hand, always efficient with his creeping, is just gonna take a big shop here. Really nicely done.
Yeah, but taking a big shot with both heroes is just, you know, splitting. It's like having a sip of a pop and then giving you the rest, you know?
Yeah, you need the whole 2-liter, baby.
Yeah, I like the whole 351 mils, you know? So I don't really agree with this creeping, but he's gonna get level 2 on the Tauren Chieftain anyway. Really close to level 2 on the
Raider.
Oh, what is this?
Can you imagine if the Raider last hit that Golem?
Oh man, that would have been crazy. That would have been absolutely crazy.
Here comes Kiwi. This is spooky. Is Ensnare finished? It looks like Ensnare is finished. Yeah, there's the Ensnare. This could be a TP. Deuce should TP out here right now, but he's going to lose the Fiend. Okay, he's going to get out. Going to weirdly coil that Fiend. Okay. Yeah, I guess he was full mana anyway. Well, Deuce is under pressure right now. The Lich is almost out. The first statue almost out. The tier 3 almost done. But if you can't get out of your base, you can't really utilize any of that. And look at the Raider for Kiwi. I love it. So much information gained, and he knows it's not going to die if he doesn't make a mistake with it, and he's just going to creep in the meantime.
Yeah, a little bit under pressure, but I think he's still all right. I mean, that DK did get a lot of experience doing the Merc Camp, so 2.7 DK, that's where you want to be right now. He's really close to level 3. The problem is, yeah, Kiwi's also creeping, so there's a bit of a timer. But again, we talked about Deuce's plan. I'm already tier 3. I got the Lich with Orb. Just creep now. Just creep, get a 3rd hero, start building some units. And I think Deuce is going to be okay. He'll definitely get level 3 from this camp, which is good. Lich picking up some experience too. And Kiwi's doing the split creeping thing, which is buying Deuce more time at the end of the day. I don't agree with this. I think you should get your TC3 and then just go. And then let the Farseer pick up experience as you fight. Because you can just take a fight with that level 3 TC. I just think that's the better option. But what do I know, right? But this looks like level... Okay, gets Devotion Aura as well from the camp. This is looking good. I think this is still good for Deuce, to be honest.
The red camp for Kiwi here. This is going to be a tough creep, but if he gets maybe a stomp in on all these boys, he could do it. There's the stomp. I do like to point out what you're talking about there. I do like that Deuce isn't scared of this one Raider, now 2 Raiders. He is just sort of creeping, despite he knows he could lose a couple fiends because Creepjack, but Kiwi takes the risk and gets rewarded with the Staff of Silence. That's like having a 3rd hero already.
Oh, that could not have been a better item for Kiwi.
Jesus, that's a really good item, isn't it?
This is going to be hard to watch.
That's like kind of a really good item, right?
That's like a game-ending item, Carson.
That's like a pretty good, like
hey,
almost
that's like
too
a really good item, dude.
Like it almost shouldn't be in a 1v1 map.
It's like
good.
Really good. Dude.
Okay, the Raider though, the first Raider gonna go down. That's a big pick off, but yeah, just TP out. Nice TP. Doesn't want to lose another fiend. Yeah, maybe he does. Did he check the items? And the TC's so tanky too. So far, Kiwi definitely getting rewarded for the risks he's taking creeping. With those nice items, the TC not going to die anytime soon. 12,100.
Kiwi's, sorry, Deuce has a fiend in the base. Okay, he brings it back. And the Dark Ranger was picked up by Deuce. So Deuce was able to get a 3rd hero, which is good. But that's a really good item.
That is a good item.
I'm still looking at it, and I'm just thinking, wow, that is really good.
Oh, now Deuce has his own Staff of Silence, you know. A little bit more expensive, a little bit more committal than that item. But at least in the future, he will... have some skeletons to boot with it, so and some decent auto attacks. So, but right now, Deuce has to be a little bit careful. The first Raider going to ensnare, and the silence on the Death Knight and the stomp is going to come in.
There we go.
Okay, and that Lich is starting to get pretty tanky. Will he have a coil? Deuce always has a coil. Nicely saving that fiend, and now the silences are exchanged. And you know what Kiwi can actually do with that staff? He can silence the Dark Ranger to deny the silence on his Tauren Chieftain.
Ooh, so it's like perma stomps, but I mean, also
yeah.
I think the DK just negating coils when you're trying to nuke something, especially with the Raiders. I mean, you can ensnare, focus fire, and then just oh my god, he's gonna have Hex too after the healing wave. He goes healing wave first, but this is a much different game, even though it's the same armies relatively. It's a much different game than we saw before. And another rallied fiend in the base is gonna bring it over now. I like Deuce's decision to go for the expo though, because I feel like Kiwi's gonna be looking for a fight, not necessarily looking for the expansion. What is Deuce's DK doing? He might actually get ensnared. This can force. He doesn't have a TP. Deuce.
Oh no! And there's a lot of okay. So now you got to take your stand. You got your heroes. The TC gonna come in, gonna kill 1 Raider. Are gonna kill 1 fiend. Yeah, Deuce has to kill these Raiders. That's the only way he gets out. But this is gonna be a big stomp, a massive stomp. But there's only 1 Raider left. Deuce has to kill this Raider, or he cannot get out of here. That's his only way out, or the game is lost right now. And the Shadow Hunter gonna get nuked. Actually, gonna go down. Nice little sneaky coil nova, and the Tauren Chieftain is stomped, but this Raider is still here. And the longer you run, the more units you're gonna lose as the undead here. Maybe he can get to the shop. This Raider, potential for being nuked, but the statue's gonna go down, and 2 fiends get stomped. And yeah, Deuce is losing so much here.
Deuce needs to get out. That was really, really risky to go across the map with no TP. He's losing almost everything for it. Yeah, his expansion's going up, which is nice, but he's got nothing to defend. I mean, if Kiwi goes up top, he's going to cancel it right away. And if he goes to the main base, he can actually fight in the undead base right now. We're seeing statues and fiends being queued up. No bombs yet because he needs more fiends, and another fiend going down. I think he should have just ran, man. Should have just ran right away.
He did get the Shadow Hunter, did get a couple of Raiders, but he lost a lot there. But the Expo not yet scouted, and the Acolytes are being pumped, and Kiwi... Okay, he's sending a Wolf there now. I was going to say, Kiwi running away from it, but he's going to scout the expansion. And does Deuce have enough time? He's got good mana. If he buys a mana pot, he almost has a Nova. If he buys a mana pot, he has a couple of coils and still has a lot of mana on his Dark Ranger. So he could win a fight without the Shadow Hunter being here, but it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be real tough.
This is going to be so hard for Deuce. I think Kiwi's going to buy Mercs at the Merc camp, is he? No? Okay. Then he should be just going because he's buying time. Oh, that statue's gonna get intercepted.
Is there a
Oh,
raider?
no.
There is a raider, and you see one ensnare, one kill when you have the army supply advantage here. The Ziggurat's being built at the expansion, and this is a very crucial tower, but okay, Deuce has a TP, so maybe just hightail, sell the Expo, TP out. Maybe you can salvage the game. You're only down by 8 supply, but Kiwi, it's like Michael Jackson in the Beat It music video right now, going for another fight.
Yeah, he's just ready to. That was great. Silence of the DK. And I didn't know you were that clever. But this is a really tough fight for
Oh,
Deuce.
shot! Farseer! There is no Nova. There's almost one more coil. Deuce is going to lose everything, but maybe he can force the TP and pick some units off, but he lacks the micro. He doesn't keep chasing the Farseer. Okay, not going to get out. If he could have killed that Farseer, maybe he can fight with the lack of that first hero and pick some more units off, but right now he's got one fiend, man. He even pulled ghouls to fight there, but he just doesn't
Carson,
have
the
anything.
Rubian's up though, and the expansion is still held, and Deuce is, he's rallying, he's making units left, right, and center. He's probably going to TP in with a much bigger army before. His Lich has plus 23. There are ways to win this fight. The Farseer is also way out of position. Might have to buy a staff at the shop.
He buys a mud golem. Put your BTW muddies in the chat, and he gets a Berserker. What? I mean, I guess you need some sort of army here. He's rallying units from the main, has one fiend there, 2 ghouls. And Kiwi is letting Deuce mine for a long time. He's almost paid for this expansion if he saves the Acolytes.
Yeah, but Deuce is going to take a fight now, so these
Farseer!
Mining. Yeah, but there's a staff, there's a TP. Force the TP would be great.
Oh my god, he's forcing the TP. Maybe he's got another coil, and Kiwi he loses his Farseer, but there's still a couple of raiders, and nice stomp on those fiends. Deuce is going to lose everything. Okay, TPing out. Will he lose the second fiend here? Almost. It does lose the second fiend, but Deuce actually TPs to the expansion. Can he hold on, hold the door right now? There is no coils on the Death Knight. Lich gets level 3, that's a level 2 Nova, but the Torn Chieftain is so safe that it's not like that hero's going to fall anytime soon. And there's just no units for Deuce.
Yeah, he had units rallied into his base. They're coming now, but it's a little too late. DK is going to be dead. Can he get into the back of the base? He's ensnared. No, that's a dead DK.
Yeah. Oh, surrounds the TC, but the TC has a health potion still. And a big stomp there on all the Acolytes. Dark Ranger about to fall. I think maybe Deuce could have held on if he TP'd to his main base, rallied with his troops.
That's 100% a dead TC. Lich kiting, a couple more shots.
All right, but that's all 3 heroes dead for the. Okay, Shadowhunter's gonna get a lot of experience here.
Yeah, he's trying to go for the units, but still the Nerubian's doing work, and Deuce trying to rally units. Deuce has enough money to bring back that DK too. I don't know. Does Kiwi? Kiwi has enough to bring back one.
The Acolytes surround the Shadowhunter, but there's just not enough damage follow-up.
Oh no.
Alright. Unsummon, maybe? Unsummon? Okay, both people going to the tavern. Acolyte going to the tavern could be denied by that Raider, but not. Torn Chieftain is back. And the Farseer are probably back pretty soon too. Yeah, about 70% done at the altar.
This is crazy, man. This is crazy. He's trying to go for that Shadowhunter. The DK's not going to have mana. GG's called, yeah. What a crazy game.
Such aggression from Kiwi there, and it pays off with those Raiders. And the lack of a TP from Deuce.
I thought Kiwi throws it there for a second when the Farseer died, but... I saw a comment by Mr. Kendrick in chat saying the heavyweight TC with the 2 belts right there. For the first time in the series, he didn't die. And that was, I think, a big key to Kiwi's victory here. Not throwing the TC away.
Absolutely, yeah. He has been a little bit sloppy with his heroes, but, it's sometimes hard if you get constantly nuked. What you're supposed to do is the undead. You're supposed to nuke that Torn Chieftain all day, every day. So it can be tough on occasion, but yeah, Kiwi not slipping up this time. Deuce being the one that's a little bit sloppy this game, and it pays off. Pays off in the end.
That was a pretty good map for Orc. Usually you say Twisted is getting a little better for Undead these days because of the Crypt Lord. I'm really curious why he decides to go DK then.
Yeah, a little bit interesting, and you saw he just couldn't get any creeping done either, whereas, like Bidoux pointed out early, if he had some beetles there, had some massive units that he could deny that Farseer harass with, maybe he could have got some creeping done, at least get an early level 2 if you can gain some map control with all those summons. But with the DK, you can't really do anything. The skeletons just don't cut it for the creeping with the Farseer being right on your tail the whole time.
All right,
yeah,
then,
I think
guys.
Deuce likes the nukes too, right? Criplord, I mean, you get him a little bit later, but yeah.
Worked out so far. Criplord 100% win rate. DK, not anymore. Can Deuce still take this home? Or will we have another 5-map best of 5, guys? He will tell us on the next map that is... Ooh, sweet. Terran Stand.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
I like that.
You like that? I like that a lot, too.
That a lot. We literally look like we're just got back from church.
I did.
Yeah.
Isn't it Sunday?
Sunday.
It's Sunday,
Yeah,
brother. Yeah.
Yeah, just had a sermon there.
Yeah. Want to just talk about God for the rest of the cast?
No.
I can feel the devil inside you.
Boy, I'm gonna take him out of your soul.
Real NA Kid Kona in the chat.
I am super red. Okay, let's go into the game. Tyrannis Stand ladder version. Game number 4. Great game from Kiwi. Can he bring it back? We need a reverse sweep from Kiwi. Just need one from Deuce. And in the bottom right of Tyrannis Stand, we have the blue orc for Oceanus Gaming. It is KiWiKaKi. And
Kaki.
in the top left,
Dun 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 dun.
the king himself. The king of the north. Canada's northern America. Playing for Dust Gaming. It is Deuce!
Yeah, he's the king of the north, but will Kiwi bring the red wedding? We'll see.
He's blue today, but this game, but he's red for the most of them. Yeah, good call. I like that. I like your reference.
Pretty good. Yeah,
That
you like
show
that? Yeah.
absolutely butchered. But
We won't talk about that last season, okay?
yeah. They ruined it like Dexter, but
I didn't see Dexter.
Don't.
It's too relatable for me.
Oh yeah, that's so dark. That is so dark, dude. This is a much better start from Deuce. Deuce actually going on the offensive, pushing the Farseer back this time. I kind of like this. And now that you're in the middle, you can decide maybe do some pot shots on these green camps with the skeletons.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really like this decision from Deuce.
I agree completely, and now there will just be a fight over these green camps, but he's going for the peon, really committing on that peon, but he doesn't want to commit a second coil. He tries and tries and tries all day, but really, at the end of the day, he won't commit to it. It's going to get denied as well. But like you say, these green camps, as well as the expansion camps, the natural expansions, can drop very good items for the Lich in the future.
Looks like he's going to need a coil for this camp.
Oh, can he get the item, though? The circlet! Will he get surrounded, though, for it? Oh, nicely done from Deucey Woosey there. A little bit sloppy to not move that headhunter, but with the next summon of skeletons, maybe Deuce gets out there.
I really like this opener, though. Because now there's a Fiend, which is rallied to the wood, but he could rally that, I guess, to the DK. Another Fiend on the way after the Ziggurat pops. And, yeah, he's been doing the really fast tech. I like that, too, because Kiwi style, he's been doing early techs, you know, into headhunters. Just the beauty of playing Orc. And, yeah, it looks like Deuce this time is going to have a faster tech, which is good. That Lich coming out will give him a little bit more sustain. And I really like that opener, though, that mid-fight. I really did, man. It bought him so much time. Now he can creep his own stuff. This should be the Farseer stopping him. There's a wolf there. Oh, but he coils the wolf. Does he get it? No, he did. He got denied.
They got resummoned at the last second. A little sloppy. He coiled a bit too early there. Yeah, I like that Deuce met him in the middle. You know, he faced his bully. He said, "You are not going to push into my base this game. You're going to let me creep." So he gives up those middle camps, but gets one of them, and then just goes back and creeps on his own side. So he might be able to secure a level 2. But look at KiWiKaKi again. Here's Michael Jackson coming in. The Farseer gonna put some pressure on the Death Knight yet again.
Wow, you're perfectly on pitch. That was awesome. Yeah, this is a much better opener from Kiwi as well, because the Farseer's really... Oh, he's going to get level 2 from here. This is so fast for level 2. Before he had to struggle and creep with the TC on TM, so TS allowing him to get a fast level 2, and now that's Chain Lightning. So if the coils aren't on point for Deuce, could lose a Fiend here. Second one rallying in, third one on the way. Tier 2 hits. Deuce could be popping that Licherino very fast. And there we go.
Yeah, no Naga yet. I guess Deuce thought twice about their last series. I like the Naga. He was able to get, I think, one game he got 6 headhunters with that Naga in one of their best of threes, but maybe thought against it. Maybe prefers to get that coilable third hero in the future and get that level 3 Lich. So it's worked out for him so far. We'll see who gets this green camp. If Deuce is able to get this green camp, he will be very close to level 2, but Kiwi, so much damage here. He can just one-shot these creeps, and there's no way Deuce will ever coil steal them.
Yeah, and he needs them bad. Like this one here, Cobalt Tunneler will give him lots of experience. Skelly's going down right away. Deuce can't really fight this. He's just taking damage when he doesn't need to. He needs to start creeping. I would even suggest going to the bottom south, giving up this area, and just you need level 2 at this point really bad. I think you just wait for the Lich. Maybe when the Lich comes in, Kiwi probably won't be able to fight as much, but this is a big amount of headhunters. We talked about if Kiwi's able to just amass a bunch of units without losing any, it'll start to snowball, and Kiwi's sticking around, man. He's getting a lot done here.
For sure, and the Torn Chieftain on the way out, so Kiwi doesn't really need to do much more. He's got his level 2. All he has to do is wait for that Torn Chieftain. And we see right on cue, the Headhunters move down to go meet the TC, and the Farseer stays up here to continue harassing this still level 1 Death Knight. He's going to get the item here, going to help out that Lich a little bit with those Gloves of Haste, but Kiwi's going to be power creeping in no time, and Deuce has to find a way to get this Farseer yet again off of his back.
Yeah, he does have a Nova, he does have some coils, only level 1, but I think the Farseer is definitely going to be less annoying now, but like you said, the window now for the Torn Chieftain to start creeping up the Torn Chieftain.
Torn Chieftain gonna help out the Torn Chieftain here.
I was looking at this. Yeah, the Torn Chieftain gonna help out here. Yeah, that was dumb. But I was looking at. I was gonna say, why is Kiwi creeping out the greens? Take something big. You have tons of headhunters. You don't need to take these greens. Right?
Headhunter actually pulls the Merc Camp. I do agree with that. Yeah, I do think he probably could have taken the shop and then his natural expansion right away. But Deuce is coming over the pressure. He's got the Lich, and again, like I was talking about on Echo Isles, when you have this combination, although he lacks the Unholy Aura for the movement speed, you can pick off Headhunters pretty easily, and there's not much Kiwi can do before he has Raiders out with Ensnare.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, the window's dwindling though. First Raider on the way out. Ensnare soon. Lightning Shield on the Headhunter. Nice micro from Kiwi right away. And yeah, here we go. Creep the Merc Camp. Get a level 2 right away. You should be... I mean, you could just go straight to the expansion if you want. I mean, this should be a fast level 3. And the Farseer again.
Nuke.
Being super annoying. Nice nuke on it. Yeah, but I mean, he can withstand a few of those. Doesn't have any salves though.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be diving in too much. If he had a salve, I would say like, oh man, he's sticking around forever. But
I think that's why Deuce chose to nuke there, because he's got a lot more mana available to him as well. And once the Farseer eats one more Coil Nova, he's going to be too low to risk going back in. So that will force him back, and that will give Deuce the opportunity to start creeping, especially with this now Orb of Corruption. Going to help out a lot to get those heroes up to the desired 3-3 that Deuce really needs against these Headhunters. But the Torn Chieftain, not the best items, but pretty good experience after this expansion creep.
yeah, level 2 on the DK now. Gonna get the Renegade Wizard for some more experience. This is nice so far, but looking at the Torn Chieftain, Talisman of Evasion, Wand of Mana Stealing, Cloak.
Not the best, eh?
Yeah, not very good, you know?
Yeah, not
like
the
the
Staff of
last
Silence.
game.
Yeah, could I have that PC back?
Yeah, this is a much different Torn. And again, Dark Ranger third. Deuce really likes that silence, and he's gonna have a lot more time to creep now, but the camps for Deuce, not the greatest. He's got the shop. He's gonna have to go to maybe the natural expansion. I mean, the creeps on this camp are kind of bad in general. Very hard to get some XP, but
They're both getting just horrible items. He got Wand of Mana Stealing, Crystal Ball, both players with the shittiest items in the world, but the Tiny Great Hall, certainly not a shitty item. A very good item, in fact, and there's going to be an expansion for KiWiKaKi here.
Yeah, this is pretty much going to go uncontested too, because I feel like Deuce is going to be spending the majority of his time just creeping. Deuce is putting down his own though. Deuce! I love this kid, man.
Look at the expo timing for both players. They're just in each other's heads.
Yeah, Deuce called me this morning. Woke me up out of bed and said, hey, the page says it starts in 2 hours. Do I play first or second? They're playing all at once, Deuce. Like the whole weekend. And he said, oh, okay. And hangs up the phone. Oh, Deuce might be known for his micro, but common sense not really there. But I love the kid,
Jesus,
he's so funny, dude. It's actually ridiculous. Like, he might be the dumbest guy I've ever met, but I love him so much. Dude. I don't want to put him on blast. His micro's insane. He's a true god. But
1,900 people watching.
Yeah, dude, he's worse than me, dude. Honestly.
Oh, Christ.
Interested in an IQ test after stream, but. Yeah. Duck's gonna laugh at that too. Duck's probably laughing at me like publicly saying that. Okay, let's go back to the game. DK almost level 3 health stone. These are some good items.
And not too bad. Bone chimes, very bad though. Okay. We'll see what item Kiwi gets. If he gets an Onk, I'm leaving the game. I'm leaving. I'm exiting Discord. Mana pot. Good.
Okay, there we
good.
go.
Okay,
A little
the
bit of
balance is
stability,
restored.
eh? Yeah, a little bit of
Yeah.
balance.
Look at these
Jeez.
items, dude. I mean, Gloves of Haste are alright. Double Cloak. Circlet's alright. Healthstone, not the best, but not the worst. But, like, Jesus. Okay, Burrows,
dude.
exposed,
Oh,
but reinforced
Kodo,
defenses.
Kodo!
Kodo! Orc life, you always get your Kodo caught out. I know how it feels, Kiwi. I'm here for you. It's alright, but the Kodo, not so hungry anymore. The poor boy didn't even get to see the light of the day.
Oh, there's a low raider. This is a good time to
R.I.P.
use.
Oh my god, a heal scroll used just to save the raider. Wow.
Really nice. Yeah, the Scourge Bone Chimes going to be very good for that death knight. the 7 or 8 shots he gets.
It's gonna help those skeletons quite a bit
I
here.
think he's keeping it for A-bombs, to be honest. He's keeping it. Nice Raider.
Okay, Raider goes down. Stomp!
Oh,
Jesus!
man. But it's
The
not
invul
his
into
phase.
Stomp.
Wow. Yeah, coil off range.
Oh my god, he's gonna get another big stomp too. Yeah, Deuce has to TP out. Will he lose another fiend? Nice stomp to pressure the damage and the chain lightning. That's 2 fiends for Kiwi. He did lose a Kodo and a Raider, but that is a good trade because of the town portal. And the wolves at the expansion, 1 acolyte, maybe 2. Deuce hasn't noticed yet. 2,
Yeah, he hasn't
3,
noticed, and there's
3
towers
acolytes. Okay, there wasn't a 4, or there wasn't 5 here yet, so I think just 3, not 4. But really nice split push from Kiwi there.
Yeah, really good. Lich really close to level 3. Yeah, not very good at all. Hopefully he pops like a Nerubian or 2 and powers up, because Kiwi's expansion's been up for a while. He's getting 50 pop, he's got 70 pop capabilities, so we'll probably just see him mass up. He definitely needs... Did he get that Kodo back? No. Hasn't rebuilt that Kodo, so if he breaks, it'll be for Kodo. But what's... I mean, the undead hero levels are looking okay, you know?
Oh, damn, you can't even get an Onk from that camp. Shit. That's the top right expo. Oh, no.
What?
Oh, well, I'm over it. Don't worry. It happened a minute and a half ago. I'm over it.
Oh, okay. Oh, Victor correcting you?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Dude, Victor's been on fire this weekend. He's been roasting the whole community. Just waiting for his chance to play.
My games always end before I even creep that camp.
Brutal. Computer usually beats me by then as well. Spirit Tower and Nerubian down for Deuce. This is good. There's no shop at the expansion. Might want to put that in the bottom
I
cubby.
think both players could use shops at their expansions this whole series, don't you think? Like last game on Twisted Meadows, Deuce could have really used the shop there. That would have helped him out quite a bit. More coils in the tank would have helped him save all of his heroes there. And Kiwi on Echo Isles needed a shop, and now both players could use a shop here. No Necropolis.
Dark Ranger about to get level 3 though. DK close to level 4. 3-3 undead heroes against... Oh, but they can't TP. The Necropolis isn't there in time. All these acolytes just going down. There's nothing they can do. Too much endurance aura. Too much stomp. Too much damage. And right now the Berserker is at 1-2. Deuce actually TPs into his base. He's gonna
Will he
fight
lose the
him.
gold mine?
Kodo a little exposed.
Kiwi could overcommit here and lose a lot going for the gold mine. 1, 2 headhunters, probably a third gonna go down, and a town portal. The gold mine goes down, so worth it for Kiwi, but decent exchange for Deuce.
Well,
He got a few units out of it. Yeah, absolutely. 5 acolytes and a gold mine, and his expo's still mining happily. Hasn't even been interrupted once.
Problem with Deuce now is he TP'd back to defend, lost the expansion, which is going to make him broke, and he doesn't have a TP going across the map. So are we just going to see what happened on TM? Like he's just going to lose his DK? He's got the health stone on the DK, which is fine. Every other hero, okay, Lich and Vuln, DR super exposed. Deuce just continuing to creep. Very disciplined style from Deuce, man. I just need XP. I'm going to win from heroes. And now, like, let me tell you something. This could be a level 3 Crypt Lord, okay? He's gotten no value out of the silence right now. Level 3 Crypt Lord with Impales, doesn't that seem better?
Look at those big skelly boys, though. Look at those. Those are tanky boys, Rick. There's no dispel.
You know?
No dispels. They're yoked. They're yoked like me. Oh, Invis Pot Toward Chieftain. Oh, big stomp! And the Raiders too. And there's no TP. There's no TP. Destroyer, ensnared, fiends, all dying. TC not at risk of dying, has a Hellstone and the Shadow Hunter supporting him. Chain Lightning again. This looks like we're going to a game 5. Absolute destruction, but Deuce still has a chance. Nice silence. Raider going down. Deuce has to kill these Raiders, and then Kite for dear life. He's got his expansion coming up in the back, but both statues are gonna go down.
Yeah, this is just too much damage. Look at the Berserker's formation. They got like full concave on the Lich. Lich taking a lot of damage. There's no stop, but there's a push for greater mana for a stop.
Oh, this could be big. Oh, a couple Fiends taking more damage. The Raiders are almost all gone, and then the kiting can start, but there's still one more, and all the Fiends are going down. Look at the stomp, Ricky.
Yeah, stomp
That's not even with the mana pot yet.
Yeah, this is huge. He didn't even use it yet. It's really scary. He doesn't even use the Scroll of Healing. Full items on all the heroes. Oh, the DK exposed. Like you said, there's no TP. Hellstone path. Okay, he's gonna use it. Deuce just can't get the damage, man. He can't even kill the Raiders. Look at the Raiders doing so much damage. This is typical standard Kiwi, man. Picking you off piece by piece. The expansion's back up. Only got 4 though. I don't think Deuce has enough time to like mass up an army. Oh, he's gonna lose a lot more Fiends before he does that too.
And the Shadow Hunter level 2, yeah, that means Hex now too, so that's another Fiend going down, and the Raiders coming in. A little bit blocked by the Headhunters, but there's 2 Raiders. If he can catch up with that level 2 Endurance, or I could get a couple more pickoffs. Okay, Deuce has economy. He's producing, but does he have enough time? It doesn't look like Kiwi's gonna give it to him. This TC is so safe, and that really was the linchpin in Deuce winning the previous games. Another Raider
still up, and Kiwi's gonna fight in an undead base, so this might buy Deuce enough time to pick off some units. As long as the statue stays in the back, just pumping mana. This is Kiwi needs to go to the expansion. Kiwi can't go to the main base.
Ooh, Deuce needs some mana. He got a mana pot on the Death Knight, but he definitely needs some Novas. Nice pickoffs, I like it. Happy versus Grubby, Echo Isles might happen, although there wasn't a Farseer in that game. The towers could defend here, but Kiwi, huge army here. Is he transitioning to anything? Couple Kodos in the base, not yet rallied. They're a little scared because of their friend earlier. But the towers, will they hold up the Torn Chieftain? Will it hold up? The Raider's going to go down. Nice involve. Again, the huge stomp. Raider getting exchanged, but this could be a couple of Fiends going down here.
Yeah, he might get both Raiders, which is good. He needs to kill that one. Okay, good. But another one comes into the fray. Yeah, there's just too much ensnare, man. And then there's just too much damage. Torn Chieftain level 4 at this point, 4 for the Farseer as well. Lots of Chain Lightning, although Farseer is out of mana right now. But this is good now. Deuce has towers, man. He's healing them up. These are just Berserkers. Deuce could pick these off with just.
He needs to get rid of that last Raider. See, 1 Raider, 1 Fiend. Okay, Torn Chieftain has a big heal still, but then he has nothing else on him. Okay, Deuce going for a Headhunter, so he needs to go for the Raider here. Kiwi could be a big stomp. Dark Ranger. This could be a huge stomp on the Death Knight and the Dark Ranger. There is a coil, but is there too much damage? Really nice coil from Deuce there, but the ensnare, again, this Raider hasn't been dealt with, and every ensnare means a kill for Kiwi right now, and more units going down for Deuce.
Yeah, Kodo comes back into the fight as well. It's just too much stuff, I think. 71 supply. Deuce just can't get enough. And, I mean, he'd have to have shades of, like, Lucifer against Gold Hacker right now if he wants to win this.
Classic. Turtle Rock. 100 Food Wyverns. Love that game. Yeah, that was awesome. Lucifer versus Gold Hacker. Yeah.
You like that, eh?
That was great. I love that game, dude. Okay, yeah, tower take a lot of damage. The Berserkers are going down. Is there a heal wave? No, Shadowhunter out of mana, but Kiwi did get the next invuln pop from the shot. The Raider. Okay, there's one more. Nice stomp again. The consistency of these stomps for Kiwi here. Is there a coil? There is a mana pot. Is he going to use it? Not going to be able to save that Fiend. And again, the statue gets ensnared. And this Raider not yet nuked down. It could be nuked down. Does he have a Nova? There is a Nova. Raider gonna go down. That's the last one. Oh, again, another one comes in from the back. And the stomp of the Death Knight has a potion. Hex! Very nice Hex from Kiwi. And that's a level 5 TC. And that looks like a game 5 as well.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to go down to game 5. Death Knight out, and he needs that for buffer big time. Yeah, I don't know. Acolyte's going down. I just don't think there's any way for Deuce to fight at this point. Yeah.
And another Expo coming up in the bottom left as well for Kiwi. Continue to pump Raiders. Has a Kodo in his base, just chilling, but you know, he's got 72 more supply where that came from, and Deuce on only 38. Gonna try and get that Death Knight back. Has just enough gold. Uses that health potion, but all the Acolytes are gone. The towers are gone. TP. Okay. Oh, Farseer. Okay, uses a potion. Could be a silence, could be a nuke. Goes for the nuke, but there's an invuln and a health pot. That's Deuce's only way out here. TC, that's a level 3 Stomperino there. A lot of damage, but there's no way to save the Farseer if he decides to go for it. Nuke again on the Shadowhunter, but there is a health potion. Always items for Kiwi. Nicely done by him to not lose those heroes.
Yeah, 35 supply. DK getting ensnared, and that's dead.
3 Raiders too much. GG, and this game 5. Nice series, man. Very nice. Back and forth, back and forth.
I don't want to say I told you so, boys, but I told you so. And I feel like...
I mean...
Correct as ever.
There is a little bit of hype and happiness missing in your voices, boys. What's up there? Where's the Deuce? I thought I'm missing
Dude,
something.
It's rubbled down to a Deuce.
Yeah. I feel like KiWiKaKi's finally online. His controls are getting way better. We finally have harass with the wolves, so he's not constantly fighting with them. In the first couple of games, he was attacking heroes with the wolves and abominations. Now he splits them, kills Acolyte with it. This is the Kiwi I know from the European Cups.
Yeah, very good multitasking. He didn't show that in the first couple of games, but now, yeah, like you said, really online. The split with the wolves and the split creeping with the Farseer harass in the past couple games is really what won him it, I think. Just like very good multitasking, very high APM multitasking, very much on point. I think he just needed to warm up here.
Yeah, I don't. I've never seen any orc that has like that kind of raider control too. His raider control is insane.
That's pretty good, especially on Twisted. I was really impressed with that. Always there on the verge, always getting information, like sticking his head out and then pulling back again. Yeah, Kiwi. Reverse sweep. We had that before. We had that yesterday. Yesterday it happened to him. And now he might experience how it feels to be on the giving end of this. So, Northern Isles.
Definitely doesn't want to be taken.
Northern Isles it is. Deuce once more match point. The 3rd match point in a row. People say that good things come in threes or something. What's the... I don't know.
Small packages.
Huh?
Small packages. Good things come in small packages.
That's what you say.
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
All right, boys. With that, I'm out. Have fun.
And I think this is a Crypt Lord. But I'll let you do the intros there, Rick.
Well, Carson, you've been telling me a lot. Let the players play. Don't do what you normally do.
Let the boy watch.
Let the man watch. I did message Deuce before Game 5. With,
Come on, we're supposed to be unbiased casters here, messaging the players. And I'm the coach.
I said, good luck to you. I said, take him down. Gave him a little motivational support instead of gameplay support. So,
okay. You didn't tell him to go Crypt Lord.
I did. No, I'm just kidding. No, in the bottom, in the top right, we have KiWiKaKi for Oceanus in game number 5. The winner moves on. The loser gets out of my house. And in the top left, or the bottom, fucking hell. In the bottom
Figure it out. You messed up the first time. You said in the left top right.
I'm dyslexic. Okay, in the bottom left, it is Deuce. Let's go, baby.
Maybe I should do them from now on. No, I kind of like it actually. You can keep doing them.
I rated, yeah.
You can keep doing them. I like it. I like it like that.
People are like, "Yo, is this guy dumb or what?" Yeah.
Well, no, 2,000 people know that you're dumb. They're not asking that.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Okay, thanks. Okay, Peon. Gonna see the Crypt Lord. Gonna get immediately terrified, I'm sure Kiwi is, as everyone is in the current meta. But the Ghoul gonna chase that Peon down. 25 experience. Gonna probably go to that Crypt Lord, but doesn't go to the into the creeps. Crypt Lord gonna continue to creep. Farseer harassing, like we saw the last time the Crypt Lord was played on Amazonia. Will it be one base again, though? Northern Isles a much better map for this expansion than Amazonia was. So we'll see if Deuce is gonna switch it up. Could tech now, and he does tech immediately. And one Ghoul gonna take a lot of damage here. Could go down. There is already a cold tower, but the Wolves do not fear it. How good is Deuce's micro gonna be?
Oh, he's on the wood. Oh, not very good. He's running right to the wolf. Okay, no, it's good. Oh, it's good. Nice.
Okay, saves the goal, but there is 2 wolves, and you can slow both of them with the cold tower. Gonna take a lot of micro though if he does send both those in after that ghoul, but maybe some cannibalize. Give me it, Deucey. Do you need a graveyard for cannibalize? No, I don't think you do, right? There's no way you do. There's no way you do. There's no way.
I don't know. I think no, I don't think you do. Oh, you might act. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's in your.
No way.
It's in your crypt. Yeah, it's in your crypt.
Yeah, I always see that red button that I never press.
Yeah, the red and orange button that we never press.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's always available. Really good start from Deuce, man. He's not going to lose that ghoul. It is AFK outside the graveyard, which is a little unlucko, man. But is it actually blocking the other ghoul?
It'll be fine. Crippler doesn't want to get level 2, apparently. He's going to send, 2 ghouls and 2 skellies to split creep. The wolf is going to see it, but I think unless Kiwi can manage to get a last hit, which that ensnare is not going to help him achieve, this will be a level 2 Crippler. Level 2 Crippler, like we talk about a lot, means potential for Impale surrounds. And there's a lot of Beetles here, too. Kiwi's got to be careful here with these Headhunters.
Yeah, it's going to be an Impale, and the ghouls are pulled as well to finish this camp. I assume they're going to get rallied straight to the Crippler as well, and here comes the Impale. 4 Headhunters here so far. Is Kiwi going to continue to commit?
I mean, he can do a lot of damage to these ghouls. Okay, Deuce missed microing a little bit, but he does get the ghoul out. But the Farseer, one more auto attack. The wolf could clean that up. Will it get in range of the Nerubian? In the meantime, the Beetles are going for another Headhunter, but the ghoul, will it be microed again? Nicely done by Deuce so far.
He could have probably taken a fight there, but I guess he's just waiting for fiends. But in the meantime, he's just kind of A-moving. I've seen similar movement from the AI Insane. I feel like he's taking a fight there instead of just, move committing. Now he's bringing... what is he doing with his ghouls?
He's getting ready, dude. He's getting ready to go.
Here we go. Tier 2.
Okay, and that's good. That's another big tower in Deuce's main base is going to help him out. And the wolves, double slow, but nicely done by KiWiKaKi, not in range of that main by the time they stopped hitting the wolves there. So nothing going to get slowed down, nothing going to be lost yet, but the Death Knight is coming out. That's going to help quite a bit for Deuce. Tier 2 almost done for Kiwi shop finish as well. Probably Torn Chieftain again, right? We saw some big stomps that probably won Kiwi last game. So we'd be surprised if he did anything different. And there's the Torn Chieftain and a Torn Totem because he needs the Dispel. I
don't see him deviating from that Torn Chieftain there, Carson, but yeah. Okay, now you got the Fiend, you got some Beetles. Kiwi's being so annoying, though, trying to steal this expansion. Is he going to catch himself, though? Is he going to catch himself? One of the Headhunters already gets entangled. Or
he's going to catch these hands. He's going to catch these hands. Impale. Big Impale. Oh.
It could
be an Impale surround.
Any Impale?
Oh, interesting choice to not go for an Impale there.
Yeah, one more. Get more Beetles and then go for an Impale. I mean, Farseer was definitely exposed there, too. Going for the creep camp. He's being very passive with his mana. This Crippler has full mana. Did he lose that? I don't know if he got the last hit. I don't think so. I think he would have got level 2, right?
Correct. Death Knight out. There's the level 2. So that's Chain Lightning, and that's very good against this massive low HP units for Deuce here. And the Headhunters continue to be streamed out. The Torn Chieftain is now out, and the Tier 3 tech is now started. But this, again, look at the greedy creeping from Kiwi. I love that he's this confident. I love this about his play. But not going to work out this time. But if it did, that would have been incredible. Here's the Torn Chieftain, though. Has the Stomp. Can maybe take a fight. Only one Fiend. It looks like a scary army, but really there's only 3 supply of units here.
Yeah, this is mostly just summons, but I gotta say the Crippler is allowing Deuce to have way more, fight chances, opportunities. He can actually take a fight against the Headhunters, whereas with the DK, he's kind of just like diving in and trying to get one dead. I like the Crippler opener. But yeah, Kiwi's we talked about this in other matches with Kiwi. He's so good at taking the most important camps right away. He understands like the value in them. Takes one Ankh of Reincarnation, okay, and then there's an Ankh at that one, Victor, and then he's gonna finish the marketplace.
Alright, Deuce going to continue to creep up. Going to take not the most valuable camp, especially considering what Kiwi's taking right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if Kiwi went right over to the shop. And it's also daytime. That means invuln. That means heal scroll. By the way, apparently we say invuln. Do you say invul or invuln? Apparently we say that weird.
Invuln.
Yeah, apparently Neo and Remo say invul.
Invul?
With no N?
That's wrong. Change it.
It feels weird. It feels like I want one more letter to come out when I say invul.
Invul. Do you say
it's like
invul,
it wants to roll better when you say invuln.
Do you say invul? Invul pot. Oh yeah, invul pot. I'll say invul pot or invuln.
Yeah, I say invuln pot.
Oh, you say invuln pot? Yeah.
Maybe it's just me. Okay.
Yeah, no. When I say pot, I say invul pot.
Okay, you know what I say? I say True Shot Aura, baby.
Yeah, baby. Let's go.
+3 on each of those boys with the spears. And the Beetle's going in, but the reinforced defense is going to say no, 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 no.
Yeah, you're going to lose a lot of Beetles here, and I feel like you should keep these for an actual fight, which is going to happen soon. I don't really like... Actually, Crippler's taking a lot of damage from the burrows. He might actually get the burrow if he does...
Nice.
Okay, he's not going to get the burrow. But
okay,
tier 3 now, he's got the tier 3. Yeah, I don't like the losing beetles. I mean, these are precious beetles that you probably want in your army. Another fiend at the wood. Deuce's army's looking pretty good. Lich coming out. That's going to be the orb, which you should be buying.
A player's forces are under
Lich.
attack.
I guess I'll wait for the Lich coming out. But this is good, man. Level 3 Crippler. We talked about this. If you can get to level 4, the impels are going to be insane.
Gonna be huge, you might say.
You know, they're going to be huge. And
Look at these items too for the Crippler. This is gonna be sickening on this Lich with the Orb of Corruption on top. The double gloves of haste, the claws of attack. Now a big invuln as well. What did Kiwi get there? Got a big heal, so very, very nice. And Kiwi with the red camp. I love this guy.
Yeah,
He just goes ham, dude. He just goes ham. He doesn't care. Just creeps everything.
9 minutes. He's ready to creep the whole map by 9 minutes. I like this a lot. Yeah, this is really
Sad
sick.
lad.
It's gonna give him level 3 on the Torn Chief. It's gonna give him a great item. Let's see what it gets. I mean, his items already look amazing. Two-shot aura with his berserkers. Lol.
This could be another aura, brother. This could be the third. Okay, Helm of Valor, not exactly what you want there. I mean, yeah, precisely what you don't want, in fact, from there.
Yeah, it looks like the sack pit from Deuce. Is he going into? This surely isn't for Shades to scout, right?
I think it surely can only be for Shades of Scout. You think he's gonna go Worms here? Oh, maybe he's pre-countering the Torrens.
Oh.
Which the Torn is out. So he's just straight up calling out the Torrens. Go in a Boneyard. Super smart from Deuce, actually.
Wow.
You called him an idiot last game.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like an idiot to me,
Yeah,
Rick.
he looks real smart, man. I just talked about, like, you know, his normal IQ, you know, his game IQ.
I mean, you pretty much called him an idiot, but you know. Okay. Whoa, we were talking about this Lich and double claws plus 9 now, too.
Oh,
and this
look
could be
at that
claws
Lich.
plus 12. This could be plus
you
12,
imagine?
brother.
Cloak of Flames. Ooh,
All right,
that's
still
what the
good.
Crippler.
He got that last time with the Crippler, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, and it worked out well for him. Actually, all the games that he went Crippler worked out well for him.
Yeah, in fact, yeah, all one of those games.
Just in case Reddit needs a little bit more ammo.
You're gonna get canceled in no time. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll be out of here before that ever hits. Shadowhunter's here now. Parry with Vitality on the Shadowhunter for more health. That's really ridiculous that you have an item that gives you 150. You only have 625. But yeah. I think Deuce is in a good position, man. We're looking at it. Crippler at almost level 4.
Did you just call parry up to Vitality imbalance?
No, I said the Shadowhunter just doesn't have any health.
Oh, okay.
Like, if you added 150 and he still only has 625, which doesn't seem like a lot. To
Oh,
me.
I see. I thought you said it was like it gave too much health or something. Oh, TP?
No, the item's
Beetles, double dispel. A lot of experience
Wow.
given if you can get those cluster dispels like that. Really nice. But the Torrens have been confirmed. If Deuce had a keen eye there, and the Frostworm not yet confirmed for KiWiKaKi, so he's probably going to continue producing them. Okay, Master Walker is online, so the revives for the Torrens should be on point, especially with these pools of mana the Walkers now have. But this Worm, I really like it from Deuce, playing the long con.
Yep, no expansion for either side either. I like the Frostworm coming out. Looks like Kiwi's on his way to making his second Torrent as well. And that forces the Berserkers to nuke down the Frostworm, which allows your heroes to just go ham in the fight. So if you can keep that Frostworm alive, you know, a little bit of, I assume he's going Frost Armor.
You bite the fry, and the fry bites back.
What's that from?
You said going ham. You heard that before?
Yeah, going ham.
Damn, damn, damn. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay.
Nobody
well,
knows what you're talking
moving
about.
on, then.
Oh my! You kept going. You just kept going. Okay. What? Okay, 2 armor on the Berserkers and a little bit of upgrades for Deuce as well. He's gonna have 2-1 before this pops. 2-1 Frostworm. Really salty, really spicy, really nice. So
Yeah, real sweet, real.
Oh, and Disease
sultry.
Cloud A-Bombs. Deuce is just gonna play super passive, get a huge army, and take a fight.
Wait,
This
so
is
okay,
good.
so Deuce is countering his counter and then countering the counter to that counter with the Disease Cloud A-bombs preemptively.
Say
Paw.
counter
Although
one
he
more time.
knows he has Torrens and Headhunters, but you know, still, can you imagine? Unbelievable. And then he builds
All-
a statue, the madman.
All the
He
creep
thinks
camps
that
are
Kiwi
done.
Kaki can see what he's producing.
A player's forces
Has
are
everything
under
prepped?
attack.
True Kiwi Kaki game right here, Rick.
Yeah, we're going to the late game, but like we said, this is Deuce's bread and butter, man. He's playing super defensive, not losing any units early. He wants to take this fight head on. Kiwi's already at 66 supply and no expo for either player, so that obviously benefits the undead. Undead economy
on.
much better on one base, and this is gonna be sick, man. This is level 2 Impale. The Torn Chieftain has level 2 Stomp. So looking pretty good. The Shadowhunter's not gonna. Oh, you pick up level 2 here. That's insane. Having Hex before this fight is so good for Kiwi. Are the items as good as they have been? Scroll of Healing, big health on the Tauren. Okay, not as dicey as before. Big invuln on the Criplord, which is good. It's gonna be his nuke. Keep in mind, DK has replenishment potion. I guess is not very good. But this Lich plus 23 is gonna be huge. And there's gonna be 3 Frostworms. 3 Frostworms, man, and Kiwi's bulk of his army, 12 of his food is in Tauren.
Kiwi's got no damn idea. He's got wards to see the expansion, he's got wards to see if Deuce moves out, but he does not have wards to see these worms, he does not have wards to see the heroes, the items, the levels. But he doesn't care, he's going to take an expansion, nice tiny Great Hall. I would like to see in the future, maybe someone go to that marketplace, could sneak a little aura in if you have excess gold, and what gives you excess gold? This expansion, so maybe going to see some Unholy Aura, maybe Khadgars, if the marketplace is generous with those items. Could see Kiwi get the triple aura here.
That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. I
Be
mean,
huge.
these Frostworms are going to be so insane. I mean, 3 on the field, they're so good. A Hex right away, you'd kind of have to Hex one right away. Because the amount of damage is going to be so crazy. I have no idea who's going to win this fight. The Taurens don't shoot up though, Carson.
Yeah, they don't shoot up. That'd be pretty dope if they did. Maybe they should shoot laser beams.
Out of their eyes.
Yeah, dude, that'd be sick.
Yeah,
Be like that
shade
Tauren
of
rock and
awesome
roll
power.
song, you know? Power
Yeah,
of the
freaking
Horde.
Laser beams on their head. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Oh, I like that
it a
song.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't I have that for the
You
Nugget
see,
challenge I
you
filmed?
know that song, but you don't know you bite the fry and the fry bites back. Unbelievable.
Yeah, no. I was raised by, cool
Wolves,
people. Yeah.
aka, I won't say it. Okay.
Oh god. Okay, so this is 76 supply for Deuce. This is the game 5 decider, guys, and we have an actual late game final fight. Look at the illusions.
Look at all this air, and Kiwi
Oh.
is very good at holding expansions, very good at positioning these fights when he knows he's being pushed. But this is a huge army from Deuce, 6 supply advantage, but it looks a lot scarier.
He's just
Nice
gonna go straight for the
impale,
Berserker.
unbelievable.
He's gonna
Oh
go straight
my
for the Berserker.
lordy. He
What's
doesn't
wrong?
need to worry about the Taurens because he can deal with those after. And Kiwi's getting destroyed. The impales are massive. The novas are massive. The worms are putting in work. The illusions are the first to die. The stomps are big, and the Taurens are putting in work in the back. But those aren't going to do any good if you don't have the anti-air to deal with these 3 worms and 3 destroyers.
Oh my god, and all that's left is 3 Tauren, and they're just gonna get destroyed by the still 3 Frostworms, full HP in the air, mass Destros. I don't think that Kiwi can do this. Deuce is actually gonna knock out Kiwi.
Okay, Death Knight is low. Almost level 4 as well. This could be an out for Kiwi. Go for some sort of a hero focus. Because there's no invuln on the Lich, and the Lich is behind. There's no coil. Okay, the Shadowhunter might go down, but the Lich is going to go down as well. Okay, and a TP out from the Crippler. So Kiwi holds on, and Kiwi has an expansion mining. The Death Knight goes down as well in the end.
Oh no. And
Nice
he
comeback
takes
there from
expansion, and
Kiwi.
He still doesn't. Oh no. I think losing the Lich was okay, but not the Death Knight, because now you're just stuck with Frostworms. Might even see a Bestiary go out from Kiwi, considering he does have the expansion for bats, or does he just continue building Berserkers? But that wasn't good, losing the DK. I mean, just an absolute quiets the crowd, and you definitely lose your home ice advantage.
Home ice advantage like a true French Canadian.
Yeah, definitely darkens the crowd there, yeah. That's upsetting. It looks like he's going to Tavern back the DK, which is fine, but the Lich going to take a while to come back, and oh man, Deuce is just going straight for it. Like the bunny in South Park, coming straight for us.
Okay, here we
Both
go.
heroes are here though for Kiwi. He's got both heroes.
Yeah, no Lich, and the Lich is really big for those Impale follow-ups, and the mana is awful for Deuce, and no Town Portal. I think Kiwi hold this nice Spirit Link. Is Deuce just going for the hero focus? That Spirit Link is going to help so much, but he has 1 Destroyer in the air to help. Not enough Beetles, though, right now.
Yeah, there's a stomp on the Tauren. You gotta run that DK away. You gotta run that
Oh
DK
my god, he loses the Death Knight. Is Kiwi doing it, man? Oh
Wow,
my god,
what a
the
sick
odds
game.
were so against him.
What a sick game.
Oh, now the Crippler
Wow,
going down.
GG.
GG. I cannot believe Kiwi held that.
Well played by Kiwi.
Insanity.
That was unbelievable.
Very well
series.
done.
We talk about how crazy close these guys are. Deuce had it, man. He had a great engagement. Hero micro not there, man. Lost the DK, lost the Lich, and then lost the DK again. Wow, what a series. Kudos to Kiwi. Congrats, man.
Reverse sweep. Oceanus has a second player in the main event. It didn't look good for 2.5 maps, but then King Kiwi, I think he owns the king title now, right after defeating Deuce. That's his right to take it, I think.
Deuce will always be the king, Neo. Deuce will always be the king.
Who are you to make rules here on my stream?
Jesus, he just kicks me off. He just kicks me off.
No, I still love you. But Deuce didn't make it, man. 3 frost worms, surviving an entire fight against hacks and 20 headhunters and chain lightning, and still it's not enough. That was crazy. That was crazy. Kiwi
The tails were good too. Like it's not like it was a bad fight. But Kiwi just owned him in the end.
Yeah. The hero control at the end, the little Dota games, 3-3, that seemed to be a little better for Kiwi. Not paying attention to the heroes was Deuce, and so this looks pretty promising, man. We got all players for the main events. For the 3 main events of our 3 regions. That's pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, pretty good showing for everybody. It looks like Siron was able to 3-0 Incinerator, Seiso going through from Heisman, and now KiWiKaKi. So that's going to be our final 8.
That's going to be our final 8 indeed. Let's take a look at all the players for the main events. As the Liquipedia people will still take some time to update this so we can show this on the mainstream. We are the mainstream, of course. In Asia, where we started this morning 10 hours ago, we got Infi, Chimiko, Fortitude, Sock, Linfly, Focus, Linguagua, Soin, 120, Michael, Pink, Moon, Lawlight, Colorful, and Younger. These 16 players will be distributed into 4 groups of 4 people. GSL double elim system into 8-player single elim playoffs. Pretty much the same for Europe, with different players, of course, where we got Hawk, Thorzane, Blade, the Muslim, Cooper, Spiral, Happycraft, Side, Vortex, Van, X-Lord, Foggy Sonic, Cash, and Neutron. And for the Americas, let's see, do we have this updated? I think they don't bother updating the Americas, guys.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to
Probably
you.
figure it out, yeah.
It's Hitman, Arc, Insup, Duck, Cruncher, Siron, Seiso, Kiwi, baby. Didn't even skip a beat.
Damn. Good
Really nice.
job, Bidoux. So,
How does yeah, go ahead. How does it work, the summer finals? It seems like a lot of dates.
seems like a lot of dates. The dates are not public yet,
Oh.
so we can't really talk about that. But
Oh.
I can ask you, is
I'm behind the scenes, baby. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Ask me a question.
is 4 Dust players in the top 8 enough for you to be happy
Not
about
good
the
enough.
results?
Not good enough,
Obviously,
no.
we wanted all 8. Do we even have 8 players?
Did 8 people play? Flame dropped out.
I don't even know anymore. It
I
looks
think
like
we had 6.
Deuce, yeah, we had 6. Yeah, Hunter got absolutely robbed, and then Deuce lost a great series. So I don't know. Overall, pretty impressive in that case. Obviously, I think Hunter would have done some work if he had the chance to play. And then Deuce, man, Deuce was literally 1 fight away from getting there. So I'm proud of the guys. Yeah, for sure.
Carson, if you have to...
Long walk needs to step it up.
Long walk is to Carson, if you have to sum up these qualifiers in a Twitch emote, what would it be?
I would say they were pretty PogChamp. Bible Thump for Deuce, but wide people happy. He tried his best, but yeah,
Swift
PogChamp
Rage for
all
Hunter.
around. Yeah, exactly. Swift Rage for Hunter for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I would love...
I'm so tilted.
I
Go ahead.
would love to give you a follow-up question, but I have no idea what you just said. So we will get our groups probably tonight, later somewhere. Let's ask the admins if we get the groups. now.
Might be an hour
It
before
did
it
take
started.
them. Yeah, it did take them a long time. I was refreshing all day yesterday.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
refreshing all night until 7 in the morning my time. So
Yeah.
I don't think they had it until lunch your time, Neo,
Huh. All
to
right.
be honest.
If they release the groups, I will probably start Insta Live or something and do it over there.
Give me some good games though. I wonder what the format's going to be. I'd like to see all these games. I'd like to have the opportunity to cast them all. I want them all. Neo is what I'm trying to say. I don't
Huh.
like the pick one, grab bag bullshit. Give me all the games. We want them all, and we want them all in Back to Warcraft. All right. Got
Got one good news and one bad news for you. We will see all games. But
Bad news is you're not on the show.
I'm not
anymore.
on the show. I got fired. I got cancelled. No, the channel is going to be twitch.tv/ESL Warcraft. I think ESL_Warcraft. We will post it all over social media. So follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Join our Discord. What else is there? Meet nice people on Reddit, or convince people that it's nicer to be a little nicer on Reddit. And of course, these two fine young men, you should leave them a follow as well. Carson, where can people find you?
My Twitter, I will link it. It is Carson with 3 N's and a C on the end. My YouTube is Carson with 3 N's. I do some guides on occasion. And my Twitch, it's Carson with 3 N's. I actually streamed last night. And I might stream tonight. I might lose a whole bunch more ladder games. Will I get to Masters? Tune in and find out. Maybe later tonight.
Mr. Bidoux, where can people find you?
Yeah, I tweet on Twitter. I do some.
That's good.
I do Dust League.
That's a really good place to tweet.
Yeah, it's actually the only place to tweet. But yeah, I run some events in NA. We got some more in the pipeline that we've kind of discussed. Hoping to get some like graphics and actual announcements soon. Probably within the week, hopefully. It's going to be on Africa TV, and hopefully we can get some show matches and some nice events for you guys. So you can follow me on Twitter, which I will link in like 60 seconds, so you guys can click it. But I want to say a big shout out to all the Dust Boys today. I think we did really good. I'm proud of you guys. Daddy's proud. So you won't have to cry to mommy. Nobody's getting whipped anymore. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you can follow me on Twitter if you want. A big shout out to Flame as well, man. He did the Nugget Challenge. He crushed 60 nuggets last night. I was blown away. I think he trained for it, but it doesn't really matter. Still an absolute animal. He now has the Nugget Crown. And I don't even think I can touch that unless I actually trained like Matt Stoney. But big shout out to Flame. Put on a really nice show as well. We had Elfmane against Cruncher, and really good production. And I mean, follow Dust. We're making stuff happen, making things happen. So I'm excited to see you guys for the season finals on the ESL channel. And what else can I say?
That was long enough, Rick.
Yeah, I'm long and winded. I should really start writing this shit down so it's scripted, because if I go off the rails, I just don't stop talking. And I'm actually annoyed with myself. So I'm just going to stop there. Thanks, Neo.
My pleasure, guys. This was once again absolute PogChamp as always.
Beautiful.
Love you guys. Thank you for being here with us to bring us the best games from the Americas with the best knowledge of the Americas. And we'll see each other probably Wednesday.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Have fun. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Bye-bye.